We're fucking live.
1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah.
Yow!
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
Right, man. That was
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with some guests. We'll get into that in a second. As for episode 44, starting off like we always do.
Cracking beers.
Cracking beers. Announcements. Local shows, stuff like that. Let me fumble this cell phone.
God damn it.
When's this coming out? Tomorrow? 2 days?
2 days.
Today's the 12th.
We just got dated, boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that means the 14th is Tuesday, correct? All right. Well, when you guys hear this, if you listen to it right when it comes out, today at 89th Street, Oklahoma City, Torture Garden, Primal Brain, and Time Theft. January 16th at 89th Street, Murdered by Love, Vampires Everywhere, Julien-K, Priest, Swarm, and DJ Deadstar. As well as on the 16th at Resonant Head, Oklahoma City, Tar Creek, Burn the Throne, Jowls, Killjoy, and Primal Hominid. Ow, ow, ow.
Sick.
January 18th at the venue, Oklahoma City, enter Oblivion, Commandment, False Idol, Teneverum, and Kerr. As well as on the 18th at the Diamond, Smells Like Nirvana. It's a Nirvana cover band, believe it or not, and Dead Original.
I don't believe it.
Also, January 18th, fucking popular day this month, at the NCOM CYBERHALL down in Norman, Deity, Six Gear, and Oklahoma Blood. If you haven't seen them, go see them. They're pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
January 25th at the Grand Royale, Oklahoma City, is Wulfskol, Shadow Hounds, Deity, and Cheetah Chasing the Saint. And January 29th at 89th Street, Oklahoma City, Hockey Smile, Eyeless, Arsonist.
Shout out
The jury's still out on this. It's either Cunt Puncher or Punt Cuncher.
So we've played with those guys before and can confirm it is Cunt Puncher.
It's Cunt Puncher.
It is
Hell
Cunt
yeah.
Puncher.
They
Can
just did it to
confirm.
stay on the interwebs. Fuck
Can
yeah.
confirm, yeah.
As well as Suffer the Deity.
Super cool guys. You should have them on the pod.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk with them for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's it for announcements and local shows. Does anybody have announcements? No. Yes. Going once, going twice, sold. Nothing. That's it. Go to a local show, support your local bands. Your favorite giant metal band used to be a local band, so it's very important to buy their t-shirts and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Primal Hominid.
Unga bunga.
They're here with us in the
Bunga.
studio for episode 44. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, boyos.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hayes. I scream and yell at everybody and play a little bit of noise on the guitar.
Sick.
What's up? I'm Jacob. I play the drums.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm Chris, bass.
Bass Chris. That's right.
So,
Three-piece, that's us,
A
man.
three-piece.
Primal
Three-piece
Hominid.
combo.
Yeah.
It's
It's
You
all,
got it.
it's all of them. The whole thing.
Yep. The whole kit and caboodle, bro.
that's a lot of noise for three people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and
Oh,
saw
yes.
you guys during the show, during the Mugshot show. That was the first time I saw you.
Super fun show.
Fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
It was great. You guys did good. Love the energy. Love the riffs.
Thank you, man.
I'd say Mammoth is probably my favorite song personally.
Hell yeah.
I
Appreciate
thought it's
that.
pretty cool. And yeah, so take us back. When did you guys start? How'd y'all meet? Childhood friends, sweethearts per se?
Dude, we met online on the good old Facebook, man.
Right.
Yeah. Initially, it started out with I hit up this one dude. He who shall not be named. We've deemed him Voldemort. Right, we don't speak about him anymore. But
Yeah.
this one person, you know who you are if you're listening. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we
Shout out Baltimore.
ended up jamming with this one guy. That's how I met Jacob. And it was the three of us for a minute, and we met Chris through this. It was the Oklahoma Musicians Wanted.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was the little local listing thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how I met these guys and ended up meeting Chris. Homeboy ended up parting ways, and it's been the three of us ever since, man. Started jamming the three of us like,
Literally at the beginning of November last year. I
yeah,
would say.
first part of November last year.
Yeah.
And then did our first show February of 24.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been rocking and rolling ever since, man.
That's about when we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started February.
So not a
20
couple months ago, November, but a year before that,
Do what?
in 2023 November. Is
Yeah,
when you guys
23
started?
November is whenever we started jamming the three of us. November
Oh, yeah.
of 23. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still getting used to this whole 25 thing, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
A quarter of the century is gone.
That's wild.
Slipped through our fingers
Yeah.
like dust.
That's what time does.
Oklahoma Musicians Wanted. I'm actually a part of that whole group thingy, and it's kind of interesting. It's good to hear that it works.
Dude, it totally worked for us.
Yes,
Sometimes
totally.
it does.
It's like it's like Grinder for musicians, dude.
Pretty much, dude,
Everybody hates Mark Zuckerberg until you're looking for a fucking drummer, you know?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I feel like drummers are a hot commodity on there. Like, you get a guy who posts, "Hey, I'm a drummer, going to play rock music."
It costs
Everybody
so
in
much.
their mama comments on that thing. Trying-
lead guitar, me too.
Yeah. I have a band with 8 lead guitarists.
I feel like it's just because drums, the initial investment is so much higher than a guitar. Like, you could just buy a kid a fucking acoustic guitar for $100 and be like, there you go.
That's true.
And then if he does it or doesn't do it, you're only out $100, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Drum
you get-
kit.
you
I
get
just
that-
bought my kids a drum kit, and it was a cheap one. It was like $300. God damn.
Dude, I mean, $300 to buy a pretty nice guitar.
You could get a sweet
You
guitar
get
for
a pretty
$300.
smoking guitar for $300, dude.
True.
Or you can get that pawn shop special for a $100 bill, man. Get you that
Yeah,
BC
for
Rich
real.
from
Do it.
Warlock.
That
Yeah.
Laguna, dude.
Squire Strat, 3 single coils.
Yep.
Hell yeah. That's what I started on, was a Squire strap.
Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Always
my
have a
first
place of
one-
love.
First guitar I ever bought was a BC Rich Beast.
What shape is that?
Dude, it's like the Warlock, except instead of this like fin thing being cut off here, it comes out even further. It looks like a '90s tribal tattoo. If it was a
I
guitar.
saw that very same guitar at a Guitar Center in
Yeah.
St. Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, like that second one over, like the ones over on the right
This one
hand
here?
side.
That thing looks
Yeah, that's like it.
crazy.
Looks like a '90s tribal tattoo.
Did it get in the way?
Not really. I mean, that's what I like really learned how to play on. So I was like 11, paid $200 for it off of Craigslist. Just
Nice.
find the nastiest looking guitar I could find.
It looks cool. It
mean.
rocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It rocks.
100%. That's how it went down. Still got it.
Hell yeah. So when did you start? When was your first drum kit?
My first
Your
drum
first
kit.
love?
Well, I started out playing guitar like at 13, acoustic. You know what I'm saying? Learn how
Yeah.
to play that. And then 16, I got a hold of a kit. And it was just some kid at the school I was going to at the time. So I banged on it, liked it. It was a Sonar kit, you know.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I got my own kit, which was a Ludwig kit at first. You know, a little 4-piece kit. But ever since then, you know, I've been playing drums ever since.
How old
Yeah.
were you when you got that Ludwig?
Shit, I was probably like 18, 19, something like that. You know, saved up and got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, been playing ever since.
Nice.
I think that's the move that addicts you. When you save up and buy one, and you're like
Yeah.
kind of locked in for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Believe
And then
me.
every time it looks at you from the corner, you feel guilty. You know,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, I gotta practice.
You're sitting there calling
It's
it.
just
It's like
staring
the,
at you like a starving dog on one of those channels on TV.
like the ring calling.
ASPCA commercial.
It's just looking at you like, I want attention. And then so you divorce your wife and you just become a rock star, right?
Right.
What about you,
brother.
bass? Tell us about bass.
No, I actually started out as a guitar player, and then I played that for a number of years, and then I decided, like, you know, playing guitar in a couple bands, you know, I realized no one really plays bass. Like, no one wants to play bass, so I decided I wanted to fill that void. And so around 10 or so years ago, I got my first bass, and yeah.
history from there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, basically.
Right, dude.
It's a story that's familiar.
Telling you.
Yeah, dude, same pretty much.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna have way better luck getting into one of these bands if I pick up a bass, dude. I fucking sucked at guitar, so
There you go.
I was like, this is a little more my speed.
Well, hell
I think
yeah.
it's sick though.
So, tell us about your rigs. A lot of times we call this segment Gear Queer. When somebody buys a new piece of gear, we make them tell us about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If it's just us three. What do you guys play on stage? Because the tones sound great. Everything sounds great.
Dude, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. But it's my setup is pretty bare bones, nothing super fancy. So I use a 6505 plus as my amp. I'm running a noise gate, tube screamer, a phaser, and a flanger, and that's it, man. Most of the gain from the amp, and then just push it a little bit with the tube screamer. I've got this LTD. This is actually Head from Korn. It's his signature guitar.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
didn't
sick.
realize that it was until I was at the counter of this guitar shop. I think it's called Larson's off of 240.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. They got me
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yep, I had just like one of those black Jackson Dinkies. It's like $200 7-string guitar.
I actually have a question about the Dinky,
Yeah.
not to sidetrack you, but is that guitar physically smaller, or is it just like the Squire version of Fender?
I think it's just like the Squire version of Fender, because the one that I got was a 7-string. You know, it was the first 7-string guitar that I had, and it felt like the normal scale.
full
thing,
size,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah,
okay.
it was full size. But had that thing, traded in for this, and like I said, I didn't realize that it was Head's signature until I was like at the counter, still checking it out. But
Dude, when I was in middle school, I've said this before on the show, Korn was the best band.
yeah, I remember like first time listening to Korn, like, oh my god.
When someone
That's the sound
handed
I'm
me
looking
the
for.
CD, their self-titled, and Ball Tongue played, and my dumb little CD player that jumped around if you moved too fast, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I need a lot of it.
But yeah, I like
That
it.
shit was sick as fuck. And it disturbed me for years why I couldn't make my guitar sound like that.
Right?
The answer was more strings.
Yep.
And more money as well. Of which I have neither.
Money and strings.
Yeah. When I was 12, if I broke a string, that was at least a week out, dude. That was
gonna be
real
one.
as shit.
Feel
yeah.
that.
LTD.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
It's like I
Heads
said,
LTD.
pretty bare bones. I mean, don't do anything crazy with our rig. I know a lot of guys and everybody use like a Helix or a Quad Cortex, and
Yeah.
I'd like to dabble in that a little bit, but dude, that thing is just warm. That good old
Yes!
baby just fucking rules.
Yes, dude. I'm old school too.
Yeah.
I don't care if the Quad Cortex can do everything.
And
I
it
like-
can though, and that's the thing is
It
like I
can.
know that it can do all of this crazy shit.
But
that-
I like my little colored boxes. I like to collect them.
yeah, they're
And
great.
it's old. It's cool, you know?
That's my inner hoarder coming out.
Yeah.
Feeling
I don't
need
hoard
more.
much, dude. But fuck, dude.
Pedals and
dude.
CDs.
So
and
how many?
CDs.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
pedals would you say you have at any given time? Like right now, how many?
Well, I loan them to my friends a lot, so.
Yeah, I got his metal zone.
1, 2. Throughout my life, I've probably purchased and traded over 50.
Damn. dude.
Which isn't like, you know, you don't got to put me in rehab yet.
right.
That's kind of how it's looking.
You're a
you
functioning
know?
pedalholic.
Yeah,
We're
it's
looking
like
at
if you
'em.
don't have enough money to get addicted to heroin, but you still try to do it on the weekends, kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know, that's kind of
Yeah.
me. You know,
said
not
taking
track
the
marks
first
yet, but
You
you
get there.
know, the
You
guy
get
looks
there.
a little shifty.
Family
you know?
talks about you behind your back a little.
Yeah, the black
Yep.
sheep. You know,
Grandma's disappointed.
the black tar sheep. Yeah, so I just love them.
Yeah, they're great.
Especially with the traditional, so I just recently bought a Spark amp, and he did too. By the way, for just sending each other
Nice.
tracks, it's so fucking easy. Shout out Positive Grid, give us a sponsorship.
Hey.
Please.
But the first thing that I did was pull up a Mesa and a fucking overdrive.
Yep.
I'm like, it's classic. You know what I mean? You know how many metal albums were made by that? So
Dude,
it's nice
most
to
of
have
them.
an old school sympathizer in the room.
Yep. Yep, haven't converted me yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it, and I know that it's cool, but bro, there's something about just a good old warm tube amp.
And you
man.
can step on it hard.
And you can set your beer on top of it and
You
everything.
can do stuff.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Let's
the
not
most
forget.
expensive beer holder that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Roller
yeah.
coaster.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you're running a old school Digitech.
Yeah, I found that on sale at the place in Norman. It's kind of like a sister shop to Larson Music.
Oh, what the
Is it Jillian?
Gillian, I think is what it's called.
Something- yeah, something like
I didn't
that.
know they had a third branch because the
didn't
people
either.
that owned Edmund Music were about this super sick orange.
Yeah.
Owns Larson, and I didn't know they had a third branch.
Yeah, they're over in Norman.
Cool.
They,
Yeah, I just found that on sale and so figured, hell, snap that up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
yep, and
I like those old combination pedals when Line 6 was like, you don't play metal unless you have a Line 6 Spider 3. You know, remember those days?
Yep. Insane.
Those
All the way
were
around.
always like,
Insane.
you look at the Guitar Center magazine you get in the mail, and you're like, dude, I can do anything with one of these combination pedals. And now it's Quad Cortex.
Right.
But I like the old school shit. I can't lie.
It's really
I can't
cool.
lie about it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Especially when you have everything. I'm not sure if that model has everything listed like 1 to like 300. When you go like, oh, let's try 157. They're like, oh, dude, that shit is sick. You know what I mean? And then you immediately forget it because you're shit faced with your friends anyway, and you never fucking use it again.
Yeah.
So, what's your approach with your bass tone with the old Digitech?
Well, I don't really anything. I mean, I got all those presets and I only set it to 1.
Hell yeah.
Badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah. If you know what you like, why change
Yeah,
it? You know?
yeah, indeed.
bro.
Really.
Honestly, I think everybody's looking for shit that's already there. You know?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. And you're pushing, what is that, a single 15?
On a
Yeah,
PV,
115.
dude.
Yeah.
On a big fat PV heavy ass amp, combo
Yeah.
amp.
Yeah, TNT 115, 600 watts. I had one that looks very, very similar to this, but it was like 400 watts. And then, like, back in like June or so last year, I upgraded and
Yep.
it served me well.
He came to practice where we jam at Jacob's house. We call it the cave in his
Yeah.
garage.
The cave.
Yep.
How
we
fitting.
jam at the cave. So he came to practice. He's like, yeah, I traded my amp for this badass new one. It's like 200 more watts. And he pulls it out of his car, and it's the exact same dimensions. I was like, bro, are you fucking with us? Or are you sure that this is the same one?
Looks
or
the
does the guy
exact
rip
same.
you off or something?
yeah.
But it's like the same exact size, but it definitely moves some more air than
Pushes a lot more.
the old one
It
did.
does
Yeah.
thump a lot harder.
Oh, yes.
It looked exactly the same. I was like, man, are you sure?
Yeah, that kind of tripped me out when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Are there tubes in that? Or is that digital?
I think it's
Solid state or
I think
whatever.
it's solid state.
I saw the grate on the top, and I was like, ah, that looks like maintenance.
Yeah.
Not quite.
It probably still just to keep it cool. That's a lot of wattage.
600's a fucking
A lot
lot.
of wattage, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rattle your house down.
It's shit. Tell us about your guitar. That thing's fucking sick.
Thank you. This is a Sound Gear Jimenez. 5 strings. All the knobs and such. Active pickups and bolts on neck and
Dude, the color
Sounds
pattern
pretty
on that
good.
is sick.
thank you.
It looks awesome.
Wood grain guitars go
Yeah.
so fucking hard, bro.
Hell
Yeah, I can't beat it.
I have to
Wood grain
agree.
guitars. I need one. I need a couple more, actually, if I'm being honest.
I don't think that there's ever enough guitar.
No.
No.
Never.
Well, first and foremost, you got to have one for every tuning, right?
Yes.
Down from A standard all the way to E.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
we
you
need
have
to
to.
go a little bit more because we play in drop G sharp.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us
Oh,
about
that's
that.
right.
Tell us string
Yeah, for
gauges.
real.
Tell us you got a 5-string bass, so that probably helps out a lot. You got a 7-string guitar, so you play in drop G sharp.
Yeah,
which would
Kubicon
be-
tuning.
I
Yeah,
fucking dude, the new
Shit.
album.
it's pretty good.
Oh my god, dude.
Those
It's pretty
guys
good,
kill.
man.
Yeah.
But I remember listening to Kubicon back in like 2012. My buddy, shout out Kendall Carter, he would pick up me and my brother from school and take us to and from school. He lived right down the road, and he was in a hardcore band called Found in the Fall in small town Sulphur, Oklahoma. And I got an iPod for Christmas one year, and I gave it to him because he was into like August Burns Red and Kubla Khan and like all this heavy
August
music.
Burns Red. Dude.
And,
I
like,
remember those guys.
I gave him my iPod. I was like, dude, just give me all of the cool music.
What kind of iPod was it?
It was an iPod Shuffle. The
Sick.
first one was the one that had like the video camera on it. You remember those? It was like or iPod Nano, I guess.
Yeah, with the little screen.
Yeah.
But it had like a video camera on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the weird oval.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that shit. Dude.
Had one of those, dude.
Those are sick.
He put some Kubla Khan on there, so I had like Youth War and like that was always been a big Kubla Khan guy. So yeah, Kubla
Hey.
Khan tuning.
We gotta stop the conversation.
Everybody
We got-
pause. We got a
Everybody
new
fucking
segment.
Oh,
relax.
dude, we gotta call us.
We got
somewhere.
Bobby from Entropic. King Bobby.
from Entropic.
Everybody. King
big.
Bobby.
It's big
Here he
sexy,
is.
dude. Big sexy
Hello?
right here.
What's up, Bobby?
What's up, dudes?
Brother.
What up,
Yo,
homie?
what up?
What's happening?
What's up?
We're fucking live here with Primal Hominid from OKC.
Yeah, brother.
What's up, dudes?
What up, man?
up?
How are you?
Dude, we're stoked to be here. We're doing great, man.
Feeling good on a Sunday afternoon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what it's about.
How you doing, Bobby?
Me, I'm doing good. Got the boys in. Got to do some practicing here in a minute.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All that good Entropic shit going on over there. Well, you got a couple albums for us?
I got a couple deep dives for you, dude.
A couple deep dives.
So this one, the first one, I think it was '08. Hell Torment out of motherfucking Peru.
Oh?
Peru shit.
Deep cuts.
Said Hell Torment.
Hell
Yeah. They got some, like, people have streamed their album on YouTube and shit, but you gotta find them on Bandcamp mainly. I couldn't find them anywhere else, really. I think might have found one album somewhere, but I can't remember. But they're fucking good old, like, death thrash, man. That old school, real fucking raw sound to them.
Nice.
Peru. Interesting. A Peru band. That's kind of cool.
Lima, to be exact.
Lima. Okay.
How did you find those guys out of Peru?
Yeah, for real.
Dude,
Yeah.
Bobby's got all the bands. I don't
I guess.
understand, dude.
Damn.
And the South American bands, they don't fuck around.
Yeah, they
true,
go
dude.
hard, dude.
Yeah.
This other one,
Spicy.
I bought it at the Gate as well, just because I guess it came out on Gate Records. I didn't know they had a record label here in town, but they do.
Okay.
But I bought it just because it looked cool. Again, and dude told me that it was on Gate Records. I was like, "Fuck it, here's here's $8, take it."
Yeah. Can't go wrong. What,
Fucking Sacrificial Blood.
Sacrificial Blood?
Yeah, no, I did find they did have one album on YouTube Music, but the rest of it is all on Bandcamp and shit. But they're even rawer and more old school sounding than fucking Hell Torment. So I thought it was a nice little pair.
Damn, even rawer?
Yeah, I see him on, I see
Dude,
him on Spotify
Spotify's
right
lit,
now.
dude.
Deadstar.
Are they just
Yeah.
I see a
one
goat.
album or how many's on there?
Let's see. They have two. They got Split and Souls for sale.
Yeah, see, the one I have is called Cursed.
Oh, so it's not even on here.
I want to say it was like 2018, 2020. It's their newest one from when I looked earlier today.
Okay. Curse.
So, like, they have a bunch of fucking albums.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, we'll have to actually do a little bit of diving on them and see what's up.
Fucking, it's great garage beers music.
Sick.
Yeah.
So like
you just
Creed?
drink beer, have a good time.
So it's just Creed then, yeah.
Whoa. It's actually Hell Torment is the exact opposite of Creed. Come to think of it,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Oh, I love giving you a hard time, Bobby.
I like that. That's what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, brother. Well, we'll give them a listen. We'll get back to our talk with Primal Hominid here, man. Glad you
You
got to
ready?
call us and talk with us, dude.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
before he goes, I do want to say last week he picked a Frozen Soul record whenever it was so damn cold, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a great pick.
Yeah.
Gotta say that. Yep.
Did you hear that, Bobby?
Top choice was Frozen Soul.
Shout out Frozen Soul.
What is
Quite
that?
totally.
He said the Frozen Soul album was a hell of a pick from last week, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, Frozen Soul rips. We saw that
Hell
last
yeah.
year.
No,
Oh,
here.
these guys saw Frozen. They saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were here a couple months ago. I missed it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
get to
well,
go to that one, but they played at 89th Street with Acacia Strain and Lamb of God. Jacob
Holy
and I were-
shit.
Lamb of
that was
God
at the
played
Cri-
89th.
They're not 89. Criterion. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Holy
No,
shit,
Criterion. That's what I meant to say.
All right,
Yeah.
Bobby. Well, appreciate the tips, dude. We're gonna get them thrown up on your list if we can find them, and we'll tag them in the deal, man. Appreciate that.
We love you.
Well, yeah, boys. Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, enjoy the practice time, dude. Hope to hear
Oh,
something
yeah.
new soon.
Grind. All the fun, right?
Yeah, brother. All right, we'll talk to you.
Later, boys.
See ya.
Later.
He's so hot, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bobby from Entropic. If you want to find the playlist that is currently like 17 hours long now, you can find it. It's a
17
public
hours.
playlist on Spotify called Bobby's Tips. All capitals, no punctuation. We removed that because fuck phonics. And you can find a lot of really cool bands on there.
Bobby's tip, bro.
Yeah.
Just the
Bobby's
Yeah.
Tip. Should we take the S
is all
off
you
it?
need.
Yeah, Bobby's tip.
Bobby's tip.
All
Yeah.
right, we'll modify that. Shit. Bobby's Tip. Let me write it down so I don't forget.
We got 100 and right now there's 174 songs on there.
Nice, dude.
And they're all sick.
They're all
have to
good,
check
dude.
his
Well,
playlist out, man.
They're all
dude.
pretty sick.
Sick.
Some of them are a little bit black metal to me, you know.
A little bit.
Feel that.
Some of it. Oh,
It's all good. A
No
lot of good
further
stuff. though.
questions.
No further.
Hell yeah.
Bro, you being an elitist over there?
How do you really feel about? How do you really feel
I
about
like
black metal?
but some of it, I guess.
Do I need to call King Bobby back?
No, he's gonna yell at me and make me cry.
Do you have lots of black metal friends? That's not the problem.
All right.
Maybe if I had more black metal friends, I would like black metal more.
I bet you would.
Yeah, because then we could get together and like
Sacrifice
drink
things.
pig blood and do seances and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd understand.
I'm just kidding, dude. If there's a Ouija board in here, no. That's it.
You're done.
Hey, if
where
I
you draw the
can't
line,
fucking
is the
hurt it
Ouija
with a
board.
gun or a knife,
Well, lucky you.
I don't need, dude. No. I don't really fuck with shit I don't know about. That's all I'm saying. Except for guitar.
Anyway, we had a question. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
We were talking about
classics.
Sounds and gear and stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about this. We were talking about that. 6505 classic.
Yeah, I know this is a guitar
Neurocortex.
podcast, but we do got our drummer Jacob here. Jacob, what's your setup looking like, dude? We got to
Yeah,
show a little bit of
for real.
love to the drums,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
we want to hear about
Drums
it.
are people too.
All right, so
Drummers are people too, dude.
Amen.
What are you running now?
I'm running a D drum kit. It's a 4-piece, 22-inch bass drum, 13-inch tom, 16-inch floor tom, and an array of zildjian cymbals,
Hell yeah.
and a DW 900 double bass pedal.
Hell
Yeah, that's what's bringing the thunder in the primal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
Mammoth style.
how long did it take you? Because I've tried to do the double bass.
Oh, I've been working on that since I got my hands on the drum kit. You know what I'm saying? Well, first I got good at the single pedal, but then I was like, I got to get some of that double. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
What is your opinion on? Have you seen? I'm sure you have. I'm just not a drummer, so I don't look at this shit a lot. But have you seen it's 2 pedals and then 3, and then 3.
Oh, 3 little beaters in there. That's that duelist pedals. It's made to where, from what I've seen, they have like little switches on the side. You flip one of the switches, and the single pedal can work 2 of the beaters.
Yeah.
So you're just doing double with the single pedal. Then you can flip the other switch, and it's supposed to you just do the 2 individual pedals.
So do you think that's for like people who are just trying to slack off, or?
If he's I'm joking, bro. I was like, maybe you want to add the extra sauce to it. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing all the shade.
If you really want to sound like on your bass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a massage gun on the.
When you
Now that.
so I don't really have an
Not like
opinion
it.
on this because I understand the difficulties of recording and also like miking up a bass drum for live shows to make it sound real tight and nice. Do you use triggers?
I do not.
No.
I don't have triggers.
Do you put a pillow in the bass drum?
Yeah, I do have, pillows inside there.
Is that does everybody do that?
I think it's to help because if you don't have it, it's going to be real hollow and, ring,
Like boing.
it's going to be real hollow
Yeah.
sounding. But
I was just wondering if I made the right choice when I shoved a couch pillow into the bass drum of my kid's drum set when I was
If you want
assembling
it quieter, stick more in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
You should have left him out.
I should have left it out. You're right. Man.
As loud
I
as
feel
you
like
could have got that.
everybody
thing.
has a pillow in their bass drum now.
I've
you
never
know?
not seen it, but I've
Yeah.
always wondered, like, why aren't these made with pillows inside
You
already?
know, I've also
Right?
never.
That's
Is
a
it,
good question, man. Or like we should, dude, $1 billion idea.
Cut
We
this
should-
out right now. We're about to put it for a patent.
is it?
It's going to be called the My Pillow drum.
Exactly, man.
Is there like a
Micro
specific pillow that's supposed to go in there, or is it just the fucking cheapest Walmart $4 pillow that you can
the
throw
oldest one on your bed.
Yeah, it's usually the oldest one.
I feel like
Yeah.
some
Even like the big
pillows I've
bands on
seen
stage.
have piss on them.
in? Yeah. Even like the
Yeah.
big bands on stage, I feel like they all got some shitty little
adds to the
fucking
tone,
pillow.
man.
in it.
It's
Yeah,
just
the
like
piss
barbecue. You
changes
got to
the
add a
tone.
little
Yeah.
vinegar. You
It's
know
the
what
flavor,
I mean?
man. Yeah, that's where the flavor's at.
Sauces it up.
That was so stupid. Sorry.
Dude, I hope that your pillow has some piss on it, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, I can pull both of
if
them
it
out.
if it doesn't, dude, we can fix that.
You have to.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm
You
just
have
saying.
to. That's
All
right.
right. So one of my biggest questions for y'all is something that, idea-wise, I find pretty unique when it comes to you three, and that's the underlying theme of your band, the whole caveman thing, the mammoth, the new shirt. It's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of bands come out and they're like, we are the new biggest metal band because we're cool because we can play good music. But you guys have decided to put a theme to your project, which I think is fucking awesome and sick as fuck. Other than Metallica, where the underlying theme is metal, you know, I don't think you
Yeah.
could pull that one off again. But whose idea was that? How did that come about? Tell us about that. Tell us about the cavemen.
Man, we just wanted to have something that was cool, you know, something that was just heavy, and just reading it and hearing the band name, you would know that it's gonna rip and it's gonna be some fighting music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was kind of a part of it going into it, and once it was just the three of us, we were kind of like, dude, I mean, what do we name this thing? And we like kind of bounced around a few ideas. I don't remember what
Yeah.
the other names are that we were thinking.
Nothing really stuck.
Tell us
Yeah.
some. Tell us some.
I don't
of the
really
fit.
even remember them, dude, honestly. But we were like kind of tossing some around, and I was thinking about like this whole caveman and Neanderthal and this like primal beatdown kind of thing that just kept kind of popping up. So, and stuff like Neanderthal and primitive man was already taken and stuff like that. So, but it still wanted to stay in that realm. So, like
Yeah.
Primal Hominid kind of had a good ring to it. So
Perfect. It's scientific. It's
Yeah.
accurate.
Right.
I dig
So like it also leaves a lot of opportunity for song material and lyrics and shit like that, because like there's all kinds of stuff that we could write about in that same primitive world. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a bunch of our songs are kind of themed around that, but that at the same time, we also don't necessarily want to put ourselves in a box where the only thing that we sing and talk about is caveman, unga bunga, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It gives you a great starting home place, but it's if you reach out, it's not going to be weird. Whereas if you were like, let's just say you named your band Spectre, and then half of your songs were about cavemen, you're like, why aren't you singing about ghosts? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though?
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It works really well.
And like the few songs that we had, and whenever we were initially starting jamming, I mean, all of our shit was pretty heavy. You know what I mean? Like, so something that would, whenever we were thinking of a name, something that's gonna still encapsulate that. So, but yeah, man, that's kind of how it came about, and we just leaned into it, man. And it's been cool just leaning into the caveman thing. Like in all of our posts on social media and everything, we only talk in all caps and don't use correct grammar, and it's just funny.
I like that.
Because we don't take it too seriously, dude. We're just three friends. At first we were strangers, but now we're just three buds
Yeah.
Yeah.
who just fuck around with this heavy caveman music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, dude.
Yeah. So we're just some silly gooses. That's it. Just some silly goosey guys.
Did you dive into any of like the archaeology when you were like writing your songs or anything?
Dude, so we've got a song right now that I'm trying to get some lyrics down for that that I'm thinking about calling Australopithecus, which is one of the earliest hominids.
Yeah.
So, and kind of sticking with, like, we have our song Mammoth, and all of that is pretty correct, you know? So, try to stay pretty realistic with caveman themed songs that we write.
Yeah. It's
I like it.
important.
It's really cool.
important to be historically accurate.
Yeah, it's like you really done research into the.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of neat. Yeah.
And like I said, dude, there's a ton of potential of all kinds of shit that we can write about with that, you know?
Well, life back then was just, I mean, I'm not
a
an
straight survival
archaeologist,
back
but
then,
it was fucking brutal. Like, they dug that one ice guy out, and he had, like, fucking 9 arrow wounds and shit.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, dude.
Dude, and I mean, that's the reason that all of us are here. We all came from those guys who had that dog in them and that
most
drive to
ruthless.
survive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That survival of the fittest type shit. Like, it's
Yeah.
kill or be killed. And that's kind of what I feel like we sound like. You know what I mean? We want to be.
I don't even think it was
sound like
be
that
killed
chaos.
back then. I just think you wake up and you're like, kill. And you
Yeah.
kill it. That's how you do it.
Kill to eat.
Yeah.
Slime time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slime time.
Slime time.
Fucking badass, dude.
But it's fun, man. We just really enjoy that aspect of it and lean into the caveman, dude.
It's a good
Channel
idea.
our inner ancestors.
It really does open a lot of, like, creative avenues, you know?
So you have 2 songs on Spotify right now
Yep.
that are out and published and whatever. How many other songs do you have that are like ready to go to publishing? Do you have any that are like about to come out or working
Dude, so
on?
right now we're trying to get this EP done. So the goal is this year to have like a 5 or 6 song EP out that
Okay.
doesn't already have Mammoth or Trailer Park Snake on.
Right,
it. So
yeah.
5 or 6 more songs out by some point this year. We're kind of behind track on that. We've got one recorded that we're going to have Billy from Bad Trip. Shout out Bad Trip. Those are my boys. Yep. He's going to do a feature on a song of ours called Flesh Over Flame. And we've got most of that one done and still got to record like a good 4 or 5 other songs. But that's the goal this year, to put out a EP.
Okay. And are you guys doing all your own recording and everything? Or?
So we'll record our stuff with Steve and Wilson from Arsonist. They have a pretty sweet setup over at their house. And I also play guitar for Arsonist, OKC.
Oh, shit.
Didn't know that.
News to
Wow.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened not too long ago. I've only played one show with them so far, and it was actually a show at Enid where...
I fucking hate that city. Sorry, everybody from Enid. I used to live there. It was the worst 2 years of my life.
Dude, we love Enid. We've got a solid little fan base out there, man. Shout out,
He's been good to us.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah,
When I
right.
lived there as a
Loves us.
kid, it was hell.
hey, shout out Backyard Mixtape. All our guys over there, they've had us on since our second show. We've played up there 4 or 5 times, and those are the homies up there. We've played some really cool shows over in Enid.
No
Now
shit.
look what
They
you
actually
just
got a
pissed
metal
off.
scene.
You pissed
Yeah.
off a whole fan base.
I pissed off half
you
Oklahoma.
piece of shit.
I'm sorry, dude. Listen. When I was a kid, all I did was ride my bicycle in a circle in the cul-de-sac and then go to Atwood's for popcorn.
Shout
a
out,
death
Enid, Primal
sentence.
Hominid loves you.
Shout out to Atwood.
What else?
Yeah.
What else is there? That's all you
Primal
need.
Hominid does love Enid.
You should have been going to metal shows, dude. That's a
Dude, my parents wouldn't let me. I've
That's a
already been into my
parenting
history.
mistake. This isn't Enid's fault, dude.
Oh God.
But yeah, man, we played a few shows up there. Enid's a great little spot, and we've got a cool little fan base going up there.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
They
you
go
should
hard
go
up
up
there.
there, man. We played one really cool show with a band called Nest. Have you ever heard of Nest?
No.
So they're also a 3-piece band. They're from Louisiana, I believe. And
Yeah, something like
whenever we did this show, they're actually on Phil Anselmo's record label.
What?
Yeah, and they opened up on it was like 5 or 6 stadium tour dates, opening up for Lamb of God and Pantera, and went on.
You better buckle your shit down, dude. Oh, wow.
Dude, you got to check out some Nest. Those guys are awesome. Badass 3-piece band, super cool, and they just played these like 5 or 6 dates with fucking Lamb of God and Pantera, which is insane. And then like 2 weeks later, they played a Backyard Mixtape show in Enid, and it was us and a couple other bands and like maybe 30 or 40 people who showed up.
That
And it
is
was
crazy.
sick. It was
yeah,
awesome.
it was a badass show.
Yeah,
God
it
damn.
was pretty sick, dude.
Guess we're gonna have to drive to Enid.
Oh yeah,
I have to return to the place.
we're gonna have to make our way, man.
Go to a backyard
only
mixtape
remember
show.
depression from there.
You want to stop at Atwood's while we're there?
Dude, I could use some popcorn, you know?
Trying to get hammered at Atwoods, dude.
You want to?
Dude, I'll get fucked
Let's
up
get
at
shit
Atwood's,
faced
dude.
at the Atwoods, bro. That's the
Dude,
way
I'll
to
run
do
by
it.
my old house that was full of cat piss.
You want to bring your bicycle?
Yeah, I can ride around in a circle.
Yeah.
Heal,
really
do a
fun.
little spiritual healing, dude.
Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to go lay the burden down, you know?
Bury the hatchet, man.
At the altar of Enid. That sounds kind of cool.
Oh,
Hey, if there's a metal band that doesn't have a name yet, Altar of Enid is kind of sick. You can have it.
Alternate Enid is that's pretty sick.
It's kind of heavy metal, dude.
It's got a ring.
I want 10%.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
Enid has a metal scene, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
still
they
trying
do.
to-
They have a little
Round
metal
the
scene up
brain
there,
around it.
and we played that show with Arsonist. That's one show I've played with Arsonist up there in Enid, and that was really cool. But we record with Steve and Wilson from Arsonist over at their place, and this record that we're going to do will have Kyler, who's the drummer for Unrelenting Butchery. Badass slam band here in the city.
That's a good name.
That's
a good name.
They're cool as fuck.
Shout out
dude.
Unrelenting Butcher.
Yep, Unrelenting Butchery goes hard as hell. He's going to mix and master this EP that we'll put out.
That's
That's
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
Isn't it it's so fucking cool that, I mean, this project in and of itself, if it wasn't in somewhere past 2020, would be fucking impossible for us to do.
Yep.
You know, like the fact that you can sit down and actually make something with all these creative tools, you know, I mean, we're fucking using GarageBand right now.
That's badass.
And it's like, it's not perfect, but it's fucking free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, if you make something and you know a couple of people, you can literally put an EP out with minimal funding
Yep.
and no record labels involved,
Exactly.
which is fucking sick as
It's like
fuck.
just about everything we've done so far has been like do it yourself and help with the homies, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much strictly DIY.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
What are some tricks you guys do in the recording process? What are some tricks? What are some tribulations that you've learned? I'm sure everybody here has tried to sit down and record something, and you're like, "Oh, I played it good," and then you play it back, and like, "Wow, that's absolute
Dude,
dog
the
shit."
biggest tip, I think Jacob will agree, was turning off the headphone monitoring whenever we were trying to record, dude. Because it had like this like millisecond delay, and it just kept fucking us up,
that was
man.
messing us up, man.
We messed with this thing for like an hour, 2 hours, just trying to get these drum takes right, and finally ended up turning off this headphone monitoring, which is that really turned it around for us.
Just metronome
Yeah.
and everything lined up perfectly.
Because like Steve and Wilson are the homies, and like they're not a professional setup by any means. They're just a couple dudes like us who know a little bit more about. I think they use Ableton than we do, and so yeah, that was a big revelation whenever we recorded our last one.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to go through the trials in order to
Yeah.
make anything, though. You know.
Yep.
we've had more than a couple times where I'm just tearing my hair out trying to figure this shit out, dude. But once you figure it out, you're good.
Right?
You
know
can
the
do it if you
process.
try, kids. You can do it if you try.
That's right.
Especially if you get a Spark amp. Shout out Positive Grid. Give us a fucking sponsorship. What else? Tips and tricks. I do have a solid question for you specifically. Bass tones on recording. Do you do direct out or do you mic your cab?
They like to mic my cab. They got a little spot where they like to use that they like tape up, and yeah, it works pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of issues here in this room when it comes to just high gain guitar, but also specifically with Nate's rig. When he starts turning up gains, you can hear like an audible fry during.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any sort of tips for like clean power or noise gates or something to cut down on the noise on some of your bass tracks with gain?
I can't really. I can't really give anything too interesting to say, but I guess just like learn the proper placement. And,
Placement. Okay.
Yeah, so you just run your shit and let whoever's recording take care of it.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Let the nerds handle
Yeah,
the nerd
just
stuff.
yeah. Let the engineer do their job. You know.
That's
Yeah. It's just here to
I'm here to
make
play this
some
fucking
bass.
guitar. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing.
Figure it out.
That's badass. And also, the name kind of saves you from any technical gibberish.
Yeah, dude, we're just three dumbass cavemen, dude. That's it.
Yeah.
Uda Buddha.
That's
Have
it.
you ever thought about bringing one of those old stone wheels on stage with you everywhere you go, even when you're touring?
Dude, that'd honestly be kind of cool, man.
Such a
And
good
it has
idea.
to be over 600 pounds at all times.
It takes like all three of us and the sound guy to roll it up.
That'd be kind of funny if you guys came out and like had to carry it out on a stretcher, you know? That's ridiculous. Don't do that.
Dude, I want to do a show. Probably it will more than likely happen at a Halloween show, but I want to do a show where we dress up as like Neanderthals
Yeah,
with like a
gonna ask
loincloth
that, but
and
I
some
didn't want to be
hair,
too offensive.
some like furs, shit like that. I
fucking
think that'd be
loincloth? Yeah,
exactly,
dude, there
dude.
you
I
go.
think that'd be so sick. We need to do
You
that.
need to.
Take it back old school.
Yeah.
Oh
you know.
yes.
Old school.
Getting
How
back to
sick
our
would it
roots.
be?
Way old.
Yo, $1 million idea. I only want 10%. What about this? You get a cast, a mold of a Primal Hominid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make the back of it brass, like a cymbal, and it goes ding, and then you put it on the drum set.
Dude, that'd be cool.
10% is all I'm asking.
That would be shit.
How sick would that be, though, to have like actual prehistoric skulls, dude?
Yeah.
I'm digging the idea, dude. The whole idea is just fucking sick as shit.
Well, go ahead and make it.
Prehistoric skulls, dude. Maybe a 3D printer that can print. I don't know.
I don't know.
ChatGPT will probably tell you how to do it.
Yeah, you can. ChatGPT will tell you how to do it.
Tells you everything.
That dude's a little too smart. Except for
dude,
that
just
one
For
time.
its own good.
Oh man.
Oh, I got a question. Okay, so where were y'all at when the trailer park snake incident happened? Because I remember exactly where.
Hold
I
up.
was.
Yeah,
Listen,
dude.
some of the listeners. That happened in Oklahoma.
That's a real
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, it's
story.
Yeah, I
man.
remember exactly
some of the
where it was.
listeners don't know about this because it wasn't on like national news. I assume.
It was on local news, but it was on national news.
Tell us
yeah.
about the
Should've-
incident.
It's real.
And then tell us the answer to Nate's question.
Dude, so
Where were you when the world stopped turning?
bro, we heard about it on Facebook of all places. I was scrolling through and saw like it was either News 9 or like News 25 talking about how this trailer park in southeast Oklahoma City had this fucking 14 or 15 foot long albino reticulated python.
Yeah.
that
It was albino?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a white and yellow snake.
Shit reminds me of myself. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. But dude, this
Get
thing
the
was just
fuck outta
roaming
here.
around. People were saying that their dogs and cats were going missing.
Hell yeah.
Someone took a blurry picture of it, like a Bigfoot picture,
Oh my god.
like a Oklahoma cryptid almost.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Dude.
And so they like hired a few like pest control companies, and it didn't end up working. People still said that their cats were going, and they hired another guy who brought in like some big sniffing dogs to try to sniff this thing out. Finally found it, and it was in like October of 23, so it was getting cold out, and this snake was only like 8 foot long, and its ribs were showing, and it needed to be rescued or it was gonna die.
Yeah.
But
Rescue.
the thought of,
The cats weren't enough.
I guess not, dude,
Cats
but it
weren't enough.
wasn't doing so
The
hot
dogs.
whenever they found it.
Yeah.
But the thought of there being this giant albino snake eating people's pets
Yeah.
and their loved ones and everything just was so funny, and we were just like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna write a song about it, and
Hell
we did.
yeah.
It was like one of the first ones that we wrote.
yes.
Is the
Probably
guy
one
with
of
the
the
dogs? I
quickest
feel
songs,
like
bro.
the guy that had the dogs was Australian. I feel like in that instance, you have to hire an Australian to figure this out.
There's snakes out there.
You know, because if an Oklahoma pest control boy can't deal with it, I think you got to go straight to.
Straight to the
You gotta go
Aussie.
down under.
Yeah.
That's right, dude. You gotta go down under, man.
Yeah.
Gotta do some contracting, man.
Crikey, that's
right.
a big fucking snake.
God, crikey.
Jeez.
And they rescued it and they kept it alive?
I'm pretty sure that it's still alive right now.
Where?
I I honestly don't know, but I know that whenever it was caught, that
Find
they,
that snake.
Yeah.
Hopefully in a museum.
Come on, Jamie.
Jamie,
you pull
look
that
that
up.
up,
Yep.
man.
This thing terrorized South OKC for a
You
while.
guys got to go take a picture by it.
That,
Dude,
we were trying to.
The thought was that we were going to, and I actually called the guy. There's like this, like world-renowned.
Pause. Did you see the Google prompt? Is the Oklahoma trailer park snake still? And then someone wrote in business.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this cat, this dog.
Just doing the work of God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
We've been renting out trailer park snakes
6
for 10
months?
years.
Yeah, dude, it was like a long time
Yeah.
from whenever
6
they
months?
initially
Yeah.
like heard about it to
Yeah.
whenever it was caught.
It was the.
It was a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like they
Like-
did multiple segments on the news about the shit.
Like
It's in the
he-
Oklahoman.
The entire end of us working together, dude. It was like this was a thing.
Really?
Yeah,
I
dude.
had no idea about that. You told me a little bit about the incident, but
That's it
Ooh,
right
that's
there.
Look at him.
that doesn't look very mean.
No.
Burntwood Mobile Home.
He's probably chill. You probably pick it up.
I'm telling you, them cats will tell you a different story.
That's true, bro. Them cats will say something else,
There's
man.
guys holding it.
Why
dude.
does every snake
Shit can
handler
talk.
look like that though?
Huh?
Every
do,
snake
man.
handler looks like
Sometimes
that
they
guy.
have a mullet, right, Brain? Brain
Sometimes.
does snakes.
Sometimes.
Nice. You got snakes?
Yeah, I got
That's
a
fucking cool,
Oh
dude. How
my
many snakes do you
God.
I
have?
got 3 of them right now.
Badass. What kind?
I got king snakes and hog noses.
Freaks motherfucker,
That's
dude.
Hey,
cool.
where were you when the trailer park snake was
Right? They
loose?
should have called you, bro.
I had no idea. If they called me, it'd be in my house right now today.
Nice.
Damn.
Y'all would have your picture with it.
Well, man, so we ended up getting a hold of this guy who's a really renowned snake breeder who lives in Oklahoma, and I called his like reptile shop, and I just talked to some dude who works there. I was like, "Hey, man, this is gonna be a really weird question," and I told him about the snake. He's like, "Yeah, I know about this whole thing." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we're in a band called Primal Hominid, and we wrote a song called Trailer Park Snake. And we'd love to either get a picture with the 3 of us and the snake around us, or try to shoot a music video with this trailer park snake.
Yeah.
And I asked him if he would be down. We haven't done it yet, but he said he would do it. He said he would bring it out to that trailer park.
Wait, you know he knows where the snake is?
Yeah, well, it's
He's
not
got
that
his own-
specific snake. So at the place that he works at like this reptile house where
Get
they
you an
sell
imposter
snakes
snake.
and all this shit. And he's like, dude, we have some of the world's biggest like reticulated pythons.
Yeah, they
here."
got world record snakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a good marketing opportunity for both of y'all, really.
Exactly. So I asked him, I was like, dude, what would it take for you to bring out this big ass snake to this trailer park where we could like take some pictures or film a music video? And he was like,
I've
if
just-
you slide me $100, we'll make it happen. So that's on the to-do list, but we
Yeah.
wanted to film like a really shitty version, a really shitty music video
Yeah.
of Trailer Park Snake. And
So
have-
who's gonna donate the cats? That's my question. For the music video. No
Where the
animals
cats
are harmed. I
going? We
don't,
can
I
find
don't
some around
agree
here
with
somewhere.
harming animals.
right?
We can do fake cats, right?
Yeah.
We can do
No
fake
cats,
We do fake
man.
cats.
It's bad juju.
Fake cats?
Put a bunny rabbit under there. Or something.
Rabbit?
Is this about to be the Joe Exotic video that was about to happen?
Dude, that happened right down from where I grew up at. I'm from Sulphur and Wynniewood,
Oh, yeah.
where his zoo is
I've
like
been there.
He
yeah,
fucking
it's
met
like
the
15
guy.
minutes away.
Yeah,
fucking
that
met
place
the guy.
was sick though.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I took my wife on a date there whenever we first started dating. And yeah,
it was so cool.
That was crazy.
It was so cool.
Y'all went to Joe Exotic.
Yeah, bro.
That was nuts.
I used to work at
Trump,
Seth
free
Wadley.
that man. Jesus.
For real.
He was a state treasure.
I haven't got to do no fucking type of tiger exposition with anybody. What the fuck? I got robbed.
Well, I'm not getting in a cage.
This might be
I'll
the
do it in
trailer
a
park
cage.
snake, by the way.
Is that the trailer park?
This is the rescue company right here.
Dude, that might be it.
Snakes Alive Rescue. That might be the trailer park snake.
Look at the way they're grabbing it.
Yeah, dude, because it's just a fucking chill ass snake.
Look at all those children
I'm
around that
saying,
snake.
bro, we need to get around the snake and do a photo
He
shoot.
went
Where's
from
this
being
place
some
at?
kind of tweaker
This is-
snake, living in a trailer park eating cats. Now he's on an exhibit and shit.
I don't know where they're at.
He's safe to be around kids. What a come up.
He's doing pretty good for himself now.
Oh yeah.
He's a local
Dude, move
legend.
it up in
I'm
the
telling
world.
you.
What a badass. When I grow up, I want to be trailer park snake.
Telling you.
Yeah, same, dude.
Snakes Alive Exotic Rescue and Sanctuary. Shout out for saving the snake that
The trailer park snake.
traumatized multiple families, but is still awesome.
All right, I got Piss Boys.
Piss boy. I'm glad you said it.
We're back.
And we're back. We were talking about Trailer Park Snake and how inspirational.
Yeah. It changed my life, man. Really.
It saved me.
Well, it changed a lot of lives.
Yeah. I quit doing crack after Trailer Park
A lot of
Snake,
9
dude.
lives. Ugh. So what else do you guys
You're
take
not allowed to
inspiration
make those
from?
kind of jokes. That was so bad.
That was bad.
That was so fucking
sorry.
bad.
It's more up your alley. I'm sorry.
It is, really.
You weren't there to catch it, so I did it for you. What other things you guys take inspiration from? When you're sitting down, you're about to write, who writes what? How does that work? Is there a guitar riff, or is there some lyrics? Is there a bass line? Is there a sweet, what do you call it? A drum riff? What do you call that?
Usually, one of these two guys will have a riff, and I'll just put some drums to it.
Hell yeah.
Is it still called a riff?
Yeah,
Is it a
that's
drum
the real
riff?
question? Is if you make a badass little drum part, do you call it a riff or what is it?
I guess it's a beat, maybe.
I say,
beat.
drum part.
It's a beat.
You know what I'm saying? It'd
I
be
say section.
kind of awkward saying
Make
riff.
it sound fancy.
Drum section.
Yeah. For your section.
Indubitably.
Yes. Indeed.
It's
Well,
a
yeah.
drum banger.
But how does that work out in your band?
Most of the time, we just like get to the spot, get over to Jacob's house, over to the cave, and just jam, dude. Just start to noodle around and come up with just whatever feels right in that moment, and that's how we've came up with a lot of our songs and material. But we also, like Chris as well as myself, we'll both have like different riffs and like part A's and part B's that we like jamming on and just try to put those together the best kind of way we can. But most of the time, whenever we write songs, it just kind of comes organically.
Yeah.
Try to keep this thing around. All right, we got a cool little jam here, and then try to transition to something that sounds the same but is also different. You know what I mean?
Build
Keeping
off
the,
of that.
keeping the same, I guess, vibe of
Yeah.
the initial riff. That was like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you do all this in person?
Most of the time, but we also have like riffs that we've worked on like individually, like Chris and myself.
Yeah.
So Chris wrote most like Bag of Burgers.
Yeah.
That's a Chris song.
Yeah.
That's mostly Chris. There's maybe a little something in there that I adjusted or whatever, but that's a Chris song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a crowd favorite.
It's one of our favorites, dude.
Crowd
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
I thought it was really
It goes
funny.
hard.
Yep. Got to
For
feed the
those of you who
people.
are not in Oklahoma, there's a restaurant here called Brahms, and they own a bunch of cattle and stuff. And for what, $5, you can get a bag of 5 burgers.
Yeah.
Burgers
Yep.
with pickles on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
it's like I think it's for like $5 or $6 so you can.
It seems
get
like
this
I
bag
think
of burgers.
it's more burgers than 5. I feel like.
How many burgers is it?
No,
It's five.
we can.
It's five,
I can
yeah.
get. It's 5. Yeah.
It's 5.
Okay.
It's 5 burgers.
It's a damn good deal.
And
Shout
we-
out to Brahms. They got bomb ass milk too.
What did you write the riff and then he wrote the lyrics, or
Well,
how'd that go? Who decided Brahms was going to be?
well,
the
I
next
remember
album?
like us like jamming on that riff a little bit, and then we liked that riff, so we kept it around. Hey, A's kind of entertained the idea of the bag of burgers because one day he bought a bag of burgers from
Yeah. Just hit
Rose to
up.
practice one day, so we just said, "Fuck it, make it about bag of burgers."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then,
we would just get to practice, and I would hit up the guys in our group chat and just be like, "Hey, are you guys hungry?" And if the answer was yes, I'd make a little stop by Brahms on the way,
Yeah.
grab a bag of burgers, show up to the cave, and yeah, dude, we'd chow down and play, and we just, man, what if we wrote a song called "Bag of Burgers"? How funny would that be?
It's badass.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What if we did that, and what if we fucking
As
got
soon as
some
you-
burgers and
as
threw
we
them
got
out to
some
the
burgers
crowd?
with
As soon
How
as
cool
you
would that
brought
be?
that out from behind your fucking 6505, I was like, no fucking way, dude.
Yeah, dude. We've seen some people go crazy over the bags of burgers.
Fights.
It's,
Oh yes.
Black
Fights, moshes,
Especially
hit-
at 89th, they ain't got no food, man. You get hungry at that bitch.
They got
Yeah.
some chips.
Got some vending machine food.
Yeah,
they don't got
yeah,
burger.
fucking words.
If you're staring at a burger, dude, I'd fucking stomp somebody.
Yep. Yeah, we always tell everyone, if you leave our show hungry, it's on you. It's on you.
Wow. Amen.
Yep.
I want to see some action out there.
Yep.
you
Who's
want a burger,
fucking
you're
hungry?
guys-
That's
To
the
feed.
that's the
Get
thing.
one of those
Dude.
potato launchers and start loading the burgers in there.
Like a t-shirt cannon,
Yeah.
but for burgers.
Yeah, dude, just nail somebody with a fucking cheeseburger.
Yep.
I agree.
Assaulting your crowd is honestly the best
Yeah,
choice.
they deserve
Right,
it.
just-
Yep.
I'm not a
Hit
shot
you right
audience.
at 'em,
Yeah.
I
brother.
went to one show when I was a kid.
Baseball pitch it in their face.
Fastball, right?
Yeah.
Here comes a slider. There's a curve. It's coming right for your balls.
Holy shit.
I went to one show when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure it was in like a youth room from a church. And so I'm not 100% sure, but it seemed like a lot of bands kind of said they were Christian to get on the lineup. And it was one of my buddy's bands was in the lineup from high school, and they had a cooler full of Twin Pops. And yeah, dude, snowball fight in the mosh pit with ice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
like that.
incredible.
Let's
I like
go.
that.
It was pretty
That's
incredible. Yeah, just orange
At
ice.
a church?
Did they take the
It
walls
was
off
in,
that place? Or
in the
something?
youth room. Yeah, there wasn't much drywall after that, dude.
That sounds like a sick show to go to, man.
It was pretty cool.
Churches
That
should
sounds
host
pretty sweet.
more metal shows. I feel like that's a good way for them to make
Well, dude,
money.
Lamb of God went to churches whenever they were first doing their things because they were Burn the Priest before. Obviously, didn't get booked at any churches. Changed their name to Lamb of God,
That's smart.
and so
That's just good
if
marketing.
you're a youth pastor or whatever, and you want your metal kids to be involved, book Lamb of God, and they show up playing their stuff.
Dude.
Yeah.
Especially with the vocal style that's popular with this genre of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they don't realize really what you're saying.
Especially
at
if you
the
don't
time.
publish your lyrics.
Yeah,
No.
you're good.
Kind of in the clear, you know. That's sick. Bag of burgers.
Bag of burgers, man.
You guys
We've-
recording
we-
that one?
Yeah, that's on the list of songs that'll be on the EP.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was badass.
All right, so we got to
Thank
work
you.
on the design for the burger launcher now.
Right.
We'll do that.
I think
after
we
the
should
episode.
just do an
The burger
old school
gun.
potato cannon and
That's-
just spray not as much hairspray into it so it doesn't turn the burger into, snot when it exits the barrel of the...
Right.
Oh, you could definitely
Said
just run a
contraption.
compressor on the stage and fucking charge that bitch up.
Just point blank.
couple
somebody.
hundred PSI.
Damn.
Well, why not? You could just get a bead blaster and change the fitting
Yeah.
into like some kind of like one you should sit a burger in and then just.
I want
Yeah.
a burger with 200 PSI behind it flying at somebody.
Damn.
Yeah, and then when it hits someone, you
Launching
play
it.
the Call of Duty, like, mission failed,
Quarter pounder to go.
to go all the way to the back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's funny. Have you ever got any flack from any venues for throwing cheeseburgers around yet?
Dude, no, not yet.
No
Thank
way.
goodness we have not. Knock on wood, dude.
It's so awesome. It's,
Yeah.
it's such a crowd pleaser. I don't know why.
So whenever some of the first times that we did it, I would pass some out, and then I'd put one out and be like, "All right, you guys got to fight for it on 3, 2, 1."
like feeding piranhas.
You know,
Yeah.
exactly. And they would get it, and instead of eating it, they would take it and like throw it on the ground and like mosh around this burger.
They just danced around.
And there's
it.
like ketchup on the floor, and a patty's here,
Start
and there goes the bun.
A couple pickles here and there.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck, dude, we spend money on these burgers. You guys should eat them. Don't just smash them. Don't make a food fight. So I've been like trying to, whenever we get to that bit, I'll invite people to come up and I'll hand them out to people individually.
I think you should
You trying
stop
to
that immediately and start the food fights back.
But we want to come back to the venue, dude.
Are you like
We wanna come
scoping
back.
out who you give
You
a
should-
burger to now? You're like, yeah, this guy looks like he.
I'll
eat it.
tell them. I'll look at everybody and say, "Come here." I'll say that's the one thing that I do at every show whenever we play that. Yeah, I'll hold it up and I'll say, "Who's fucking hungry?" And people will come up and I'll say, "Come here, come on, this is real. We
We got
we
the
bought
burger.
these on the way over
The
here.
burgers are real.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
We've
like
spent so
feeding
much
dogs.
money.
It was so cool.
We've spent so much money on fucking burgers, dude. We want to be
Dude,
sponsored by
hit
Brahms.
these guys up.
Shout out Brahms. Please don't hit us with the
Brahms.
cease and desist. Hit us with the sponsorship.
Yeah,
baby.
for real.
Yeah.
You'd make so much money.
Honestly,
all work
local
together.
bands, local foods, local farms.
Yep.
Come on, dude.
Amen. Amen.
Monopoly all the way down to Primal Hominid.
Man, we gave out so many burgers.
Yeah. Feeding the
We
fans,
can't
dude.
calculate how many burgers we gave out because we've done it just about every single show.
I love that.
That's beautiful, though, dude.
I
It's
feel
like
like-
war, but with burgers.
I feel like people are going to expect it at this point.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. But I also, it's cool to have that be one of our things, as well as being the caveman thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not necessarily caveman theme. They didn't have burgers.
Yeah, but they would fight each other for one.
Yeah.
And I think that's what speaks to the core.
It's more of the mindset, man. Getting in that primal caveman mindset and going crazy and letting that loose. Because everybody has some pent up shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone is going through something or has. Maybe
Yeah.
isn't at the moment. Some people are, but everyone can relate to that, like seeing red, that primal shit that coming out.
Oh, yeah.
So it's more of
yeah.
thinking that way, getting in the pit. We love to see people.
Well, I
getting
think
in the
that's what
pit,
kind of
man.
really separates metal fans from, other genres. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, gangster rap makes me want to beat someone up too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But there's nothing like some good old slam metal if you want to, maybe put 5 more pounds on the bar and pick it up,
yep,
your wife's just bitching,
Yeah.
kids crying. Your buddy just hit you up, asked if you want to do an 8-ball with him.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
I feel like a lot of people can relate.
Yeah.
No, but it's that. Especially, I remember being young and just being fucking pissed all the time. And
I feel that.
Yeah, you get the angsty teenager energy.
Right.
Fucking testosterone is like trembolone levels. Dad won't let you go to a metal show. You know what I'm saying? It just speaks to a lot of people, It
does.
And to put a show on like that, where it highlights that, I think it's why metal exists a lot of the times, You don't see a whole bunch of, well, at least slam metal or death metal about, love songs and shit, It's kind of...
About catching a train out of town
My dog died.
truck won't start.
I lost in poker. Yeah, it's more along the lines of, this is aggression at its
Yeah.
finest.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
It's
also-
the rage.
Odd and pure.
But also, no crime.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a show. But I think it really connects with a lot of people.
And that's the thing is like everybody is welcome. That's what I love about it is like it feels like that everybody is welcome to come and experience that thing. Like you see a lot of people of all kinds of different cultures who are metalheads,
Yeah.
and that's one thing that
very
a lot
true.
of people can connect on, even if every other aspect of their life is different and they don't have any other common ground. If you see another metalhead, if you're walking around and you see a guy with a fucking Lamb of God T-shirt, you know that they're cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anywhere in the world.
Or any other obscure
Right.
band, yeah.
You could be in fucking Africa. You see a dude with like oh shit, I know that band. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I saw a dude at the airport one time who had a ingested shirt on, and I had like I think I was wearing this Acacia strain hoodie, and I was like, "Hey, you have
We chilling.
I see you, yeah,
Yeah.
real respect, real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real, recognize real.
Yep.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. So going back to the aggression, some of the best, in my opinion, some of the best riffs in the history of metal, in the history of death metal, in the history of rock and roll, even in the history of blues, some of those riffs that are iconic are some of the simplest riffs, but also some extremely complicated riffs also go really hard. in y'all's opinion, this is a question we ask every time. What makes a riff heavy?
I was about to ask.
Because here it is.
Ooh,
a lot of people
question.
down tune,
Good
but
question.
some of the heaviest riffs are in E standard. Some of them are in drop D. Some of them are in drop A. Like
They're all over the
Slipknot.
place.
It's all over the place. So I think we can definitely say that it's not about tuning, unless you're looking for a specific sound.
Well,
What makes a riff heavy?
I guess it's just like what you said. It doesn't really matter what tuning it is. I mean, it's just. I think if you put like a series of notes together and package them like in a memorable way, then people will gravitate to that. And I'll.
Do you have a specific riff that, like, you pick up your guitar, hadn't played for, say, a couple days maybe? I don't know if you're as bad as me, hadn't played in a week. But you pick up your guitar, it's literally like the first thing that you just kind of flip out of there.
Well, let's see.
If so, you're absolutely welcome to play it too.
So, for an example, one of the riffs that I play almost every time I pick up a guitar, not every time, but most of the times, just to warm up, just because it's one of those one of the ones I first learned, one of the ones that's like, God damn, I can actually rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is fucking TNT by AC/DC.
Oh, good choice,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, some Bon Scott, AC/DC.
It's
killer
in
riff.
E
Killer
standard,
riff.
But it's one of the heaviest fucking riffs ever. Especially when you're a little kid like me and you crank the gain on everything you have.
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
this right here is the shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But what made that riff heavy?
Man, it's the feel. It's the feel behind it, you know? It's the feel.
It's such a trap question because we've had a lot of answers. One of the best answers I've heard was was it contrast? Was it the contrast? Maybe I'm getting that wrong.
I don't know. I guess I don't remember the answer.
It was
I
a C
remember
word, but it wasn't
emotion.
cunt.
There was a lot of emotion involved in the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different word that starts with a C.
Yeah, it's a different word that starts with a C. Not contrast. Conniption.
Dude, I think it's the feel. I think it's the way that it makes you feel. But like there are one of the heaviest songs for me, I think of Them Bones by Alice in Chains.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
But that one's also in like a weird time signature too. Like that song is mostly in 7.
Jerry's pretty good.
Jerry's cool. Shout out Jerry.
Cool. Shout out Jerry.
Yep, Oklahoma guy.
So what's like that one riff? What is it? You got one off the top of your head where you're like, I've been playing this riff for fucking 12 years.
Here's a song. I remember when I first started playing guitar, I was real into like thrash, like Big Four and Pantera and stuff like that. I remember I always come back to is Madhouse, Anthrax. Yeah, I just like the way that like Scott just like really digs into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's he said he's like very much influenced by like Malcolm Young, AC/DC, TNT,
Yeah.
So he just like the ways that he just like digs into it. It's so chunky, so ballsy. I love it.
Nice, dude.
Madhouse by Anthrax.
You gonna
Dude.
play a riff?
What? Yeah, dude. I kind of do want to play a riff. But yeah, one of those that's for me is I love Gojira. Gojira was a big band for me, dude. You were
Okay.
playing Gojira just a minute ago,
I'm working on it.
and I
Fire that puppy up.
love me some Gojira, and I like to play Ouroboros, dude. That's a really good song. It's one that I like to warm up with. I usually bust this out of the bag of riffs whenever I'm getting warmed up. Fuck. Yeah, something like that, man. I've goofed up on it, but that's why this is called guitar practice.
Guitar
I said that
practice, not
earlier.
guitar professionals.
Yeah, dude.
That's sick, dude.
I liked that. That was
You
super
want to play
cool,
riff?
man.
You want to play Madhouse Dog?
Rip it.
That's the one where it's like.
I think
Or am
I
thinking
think
of
Frank
another?
Bella plays something a little different, but I guess I'll just. You gotta dig into there.
Yeah,
make
dude.
make it crunchy.
String
Yeah, man.
slapping.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Man, I like doing also playing Boom Slang by Kubla Khan.
All right.
Yeah, that's another one of my go-tos on 7-string. I will never die. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, that's
fucking Kubla Khan. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
so
a
sick.
good
That was
one,
good,
dude.
It's so fun.
I love that shit.
It's. I feel like honestly, some of the heaviest riffs are like warm up riffs to people. You know.
Yep.
Think about
Yeah.
what's that one segment in Slipknot? Fucking. Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
All I got. All
Yeah.
I got is, you know what I mean?
Duality.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There's
That's
no-
a good one.
There's one pinch harmonic, and that's literally
It's
it.
like warm up
It's
riffs, dude. It
so
makes you feel
cool.
so good at what you do. How about
It's
how
so
about
cool.
how about for drums? Do you got a specific what we call it beat? You got a specific thing that you just like to absolutely
Did we call it
rip out?
beat?
There's one
called it
song I
beat.
used to like to play a lot was Through Struggle by As I Lay Dying. I used to like to play that on the drums.
Okay.
That was always real fun.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
at least for me, you know.
That was just like your warm up. You're just getting fucking
Yeah.
going nuts.
Getting ready, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you do just like guitarists do? I feel like all the guitarists and bassists and everything when they're warming up, trying to get in the feels for everything, they're absolutely just slamming the fuck out of their instrument. Sometimes, you know, I do. You know, if I really just want to get some energy in
Dude,
myself, you know,
You gotta loosen up, man.
Jacob
Right?
is super careful with his drums. Whenever we practice, he'll have some little bits of cloth or some sound deadening shit on his toms. It doesn't really do anything with the cymbals, but
Yeah.
sometimes whenever we're at practice, I'm like, man, take that shit off there. Come on, let's rumble. You know what I mean?
It's a small room, so like,
Yeah,
you know,
it
it's
is.
loud. The
It
drums
does
are
get
loud.
loud up in there. It does.
What's your opinion on like e-kits and stuff?
They're cool, man. Like, especially if you're gonna do like recording and stuff. You know, especially if you're sending tracks back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about getting an E-kit too. You know what
Actually?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something just to, you know, practice inside where I can go hard and neighbors don't have to, you know, hear me all the fucking time, you know.
Drums, that's a really hard balance. Like a guitar, you can plug it into literally like these Positive Grid Spark Mini sponsors.
Shout out Positive Grid Spark Mini.
You can plug it into that thing, man. You can turn it down real low. You can put headphones on through your amp. You can do whatever, you know, and literally nobody else hears what you're doing. Basically, you know, drums, it's fucking all or nothing.
Yeah. Basically how it is.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, I remember when one of my sons hit the snare drum. Oh man, this is great. I was like, yeah, this drum set is a real drum set. And they were like, oh yeah, and I was like, bam, hit the snare real loud. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's like
I was like, yeah, dude, this is a real one.
Starts crying.
Yeah, dude, I peed in his pants a little bit. I was like, go change your pants and get on this drum set.
Dude,
Daddy needs some money. You
a
know?
good snare crack will rattle you.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You hit that snare just right, it's an awakening, man.
Whoa. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
yeah, man.
So, you guys have played a bunch of shows at this point. Do you guys have any sort of like ritual or a warm up ritual or 3 shots and a beer or what is it?
Man,
How do you guys go about it? Because I know the pressure. I mean, I can imagine the pressure is like, let's fucking get it on. You know what I mean? You guys got any kind of like something that's really gonna solidify y'all 3 as a unit and put you in a pocket and be like, all right, we're fucking greased up and ready to go. You know, tell us about that.
Jacob, what do you think?
Usually before, we go on or when we all get to the venue, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll get into the zone before, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, we'll get into the zone for sure, dude.
Yeah.
That's usually the thing we get to right before we go on. We're like, all right, guys, let's get into it, get in the right headspace real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell
So, yeah, especially, and if we have some of this there, we'll definitely drink a beer, too.
Have a
Yeah.
have a brewski or two. Have you
Yeah.
ever played a show where it was just a little too much brewskis?
I played a couple where I wasn't feeling so hot the next morning.
We've had
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's funny, man.
So
There's been a couple of times where I thought in the moment that I was really killing it after I had a couple beers, and then I look back at the GoPro footage and listen to it, and I'm like, ooh, goodness gracious, man. But I feel at the end of the day, I do feel like I'm my own worst critic because I definitely could have played it worse.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just get up there and have fun, man. We're probably not going to be the best band on the bill and the most technical and be the most perfect, but damn it, dude, we're going to have the most fun. We're going to eat some burgers. We're going to catch some snakes.
It's going to get wild.
We're going to cook some flesh over flame, dude.
Yeah.
Tell it's so cold, dude.
I want
Yeah,
to talk
dude.
about
We go eat some burgers.
What?
Catch some snakes.
What?
The bottom line.
Dude, I
That's
love
the
giving
bottom
people
line.
the hell yeah. I've been doing that at our shows recently. Like in the past 4 or 5 shows, I've been like, all right, I need everybody to remember 2 words. Repeat after me. Hell yeah. Everyone will say,
man.
hell yeah. And then throughout the show, after our songs, I'll look at everyone and 2 words. Hell yeah.
I love that.
That's great.
All right, so on stage live, if there's, we'll just make a hypothetical question out of this. If there's 2 bands, and one of them is literally like music Jesus, okay, like the best fucking thing ever,
Definitely not.
but they just stand there fucking
Definitely
Like
not
Polyphia.
yeah, sure,
Like
Polyphia.
Oh
Definitely
no,
not.
not even Polyphia. Shit, I'm a fucking huge fan. Archspire.
Okay,
Yeah.
Archspire.
You got Archspire.
Okay.
Ultra tech death
You got
metal
you
guys.
got Archspire is one of the bands, but they're absolutely stone faced. They don't fucking move on stage. They don't really make a performance out of it. They play the music phenomenally, the best that it's ever been heard by anybody ever. And then you have another band that's kind of just been together for a little while. They're pretty good. Music sounds pretty good. It's real heavy, real fast, real fun. But they're putting on a fucking performance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like the music level may not be the same, but the performance side of it, what do you think is more important?
Man, I think that it depends on what your goals are as a band. Like, do you want to get all of the streaming numbers and be really big online and get your name out that way and get on whatever playlist or whatever the fuck, if you want to have that many followers on Instagram,
Okay.
or like have one of your songs go viral or any of that shit? If you want to do that, then sure. But if our thing is like, dude, I just want to have the most fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make the show fun, be groovy, have some technical shit, have a
Yeah.
balance,
Exactly.
Make it interesting, but groove is what moves people in the end.
100%, man. And like, yeah, we only got 2 songs out right now, and don't get me wrong, they're not the best fucking songs out there as far
They're
as
pretty
them
fucking
being
good.
recorded. But man, we had fun writing them, and
Here's the thing, though.
That's just
Every
the-
time I listen to them, I think about when I saw you guys.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you've seen us, then
That's
you
a
know.
thing.
Yeah.
That's a big factor.
So I feel like we're more
I'm
of
gonna turn
a-
on Primal Hominid, and it's gonna take me back to 89th Street when he was throwing cheeseburgers everywhere, and everything was fucking badass, and life was perfect
For that moment, right?
for that brief moment. You know?
I have something to admit. I haven't seen you guys live.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
this
wasn't able to
coming
go.
Thursday, you
January
could
16th.
that could
Be there, be there, be
you
there.
could
the
be, you
Resonant
should be
Head.
there, man. We're kicking off Tar Creek's tour with Jawline. They're actually not going to be at this show, but they're going to go on this Texas run with Tar Creek. But on Thursday at the Resonant Head for $10, you can come and see us, our friends in Tar Creek. So excited to play with those guys, and then Killjoy over from Tulsa. They're going to be there.
Sick.
Yep.
Awesome band, hardcore, badass.
Hell yeah.
And then Jowls from Arkansas. Haven't seen those guys before, but I'm really excited to play them. Tar Creek was, whenever they asked us to play the show, they were like, hey, we're going to have our homies from Arkansas come out too. Well, I listened to some of their stuff, and they were pretty cool. So Jowls is going to be there, and then Oklahoma City Big Dogs, dude. Burn the Throne. Have you guys seen Burn the Throne?
I haven't yet, but I've heard a lot.
Man, they have. If you want to talk about a live performance, they put
They
on
do
a hell
put
of
on
a
a
live
live
performance,
performance.
dude. Shout out Burn the Throne, homies in Burn the Throne. That shit goes hard. They just
Yeah.
put out a album as well as a couple new singles, and I think they're recording some new stuff right now. But dude, they put on such a big performance, and will like have costumes, and it's a whole thing, dude.
Hell yeah.
Check out Burn the Throne. They're awesome.
Shout out Burn the Throne.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm super fucking stoked.
Yeah, dude,
I
it's
may
gonna
need
be
to
a
just
killer.
make the time.
If you guys can, if you're available, show up. dude.
I need to
We'll
try
have
and
a
make
good
the time.
I'll be
Come
there.
out there January 16th.
I'll be there, dude.
And
At
if
the
you want
Resonant.
some burgers, man, if you're hungry,
Who's hungry?
I'll go to the
fucking
front as
hungry,
long as people aren't like throwing kicks. That's my big thing, dude.
I'm not
it's
about
kicks,
that.
dude. All right, so I got a question for you guys. What is your opinion on mosh etiquette
All
and
right.
crowd killing
We've
and
talked about this
moshing?
a
What
couple
is
times
what's
on
your
the show,
what's your take?
And my thing is this, okay? I got two perspectives.
Let's hear it.
One being just a absolute business and logic perspective. The other being I fucking like to go balls out perspective.
Okay.
Balls out perspective. I'm super okay with the pushing and the shoving. I'm super okay with people slinging their arms around. When somebody turns around and starts hammer fisting people, that's where I'm like, that's not cool. As far as like logic business perspective, the more violent a mosh pit is, the less the newcomers are going to want to come back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that is true, but I feel like that there are still kids out there who want to see that experience, who've seen it on Instagram or on TikTok, and have seen people spin kicking one another at a VFW,
Yeah.
and thought that was fucking cool. And so they go to one of these shows to see that specifically. Because, like, at a lot of these shows that we go to, like at these backroom shows at the VFW on the South Side,
Yeah, I've been.
it's these
I've been
it's
there.
these young kids who are out there crowd killing one another, but doing all these crazy different mosh moves where it's like, whoa.
I think it's
Yeah.
really cool, man. But
I got an opinion.
the thing is a back spinning heel kick can like really change.
You can
someone's
fuck
life.
someone up. We
Yeah.
saw someone go to the hospital. Jacob's wife, Heidi, is a nurse, and
That's
we
just
were at a
so
Peeling
dangerous.
Flesh show at this
Yeah.
VFW.
This guy's just fucking sick.
This guy fucking ended up having a seizure in the middle of the floor and having the ambulance called. And
They had to
Heidi was
stop
like,
the show.
yeah, they stopped the show. And like, had to have him carried out. Heidi was like helping this dude before he left.
I'm not saying it's like
was
evil,
crazy.
but I think when you start throwing like reverse heel kicks, that's when I start to kind of question.
So
things.
listen, if you want to
what are
do
your
that,
thoughts?
I would say my thoughts on this is keep it contained. You know, like I get crowd killing, fucking this, that, whatever. You know, like
Kill someone else who's in the middle of the pit doing the thing.
if you want to
Not
get
someone on
involved,
there.
go be in
Right.
the middle of it and be
Yeah.
involved. Don't take it out to the rest of the people that don't really
Not
give a
the
fuck about it.
Exactly.
Like I'm just
I
there for
can-
the music sometimes. You know, I don't
definitely
really want to
agree.
be at it. You know, I like the old school, you know, type of stuff. You know, we really enjoyed our time in Wichita because Wichita was very old school. I was all the way in the pits, and that was so much fun.
Nice.
But
I like being in the middle.
I don't
but
really get
man,
in it
if
here,
there's
yeah.
the,
If
it's
it
the
starts getting
kicks that
crazy,
worry
I
me.
just-
It's the kicks and the elbows where I'm like,
if I get out, don't come chase me down.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not about that.
Dude,
You know
there
what I
was-
mean? Or the people coming from behind the crowd and just punch their way to the middle.
Nah.
I'm like, hey, bro.
Listen, man, that to
We
me
were
that-
all
that's
standing
etiquette.
back here for a bit of a reason.
I feel like
we don't
that's-
want to be
that's etiquette,
assaulted, you know.
Right? I don't know. I'm not saying don't do it. I mean,
But
have fun. Do
the
whatever you
the
want.
heart
Balls
of me
out.
says it's cool, but I mean, if someone gets like kicked in midair and they fall to the ground and break their head open, that's like over. And then how much fun are we gonna have after that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now people are
Because
getting
now that venue
charged.
can't do it anymore.
You know,
'cause
be- get
they got
charged.
sued
You
from
know, you got to get a mop because it's gross. You
Yeah.
know, it's just
Yeah.
inconvenience. I think there's an appropriate level, and also like what Brain was saying, just containment. Like keep it in the middle. You know, keep it in the middle.
Keep it to the pit, man. There's always a
it to the
pit,
pit.
area. You know?
Yeah, anybody who wanders in there needs to fully know the responsibility
That's on-
of what's
that's
going
on
to
them.
happen when they go in there, and that's fine. People need to be able to do what they want here in America.
I don't
Hell
want
yeah.
to have to be worried on the outside.
But if you're still, yeah, if you're on the outside, dude,
if I bring my wife to a show just to see the music, you know, and I'm just hanging out with her or whatever,
and she gets punched in the fucking face.
if someone punches her, that I
Yeah.
will kill them.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
I'm not having that. That's stupid.
Man, you can catch me in the pit. I'm in there like two-step in and like hardcore dancing and whatever, slinging my arms around. I do that a bunch, but I don't ever like intentionally go out to try to smack someone. I go out to the middle of the pit. That's where
Hey,
I'm
bro.
like getting crazy
Just
and
having
throwing
fun.
I haven't
myself
seen
around.
that.
You know?
So I'm not like too ingrained in like the hardcore scene, and I know it's an absolute separate scene from like death metal. I know there's a bit of a split now, you know, which is fine. You know, it's two different quote unquote genres. You know, they're both metal, but there's a definite difference. A VFW show was one of the first times where I saw someone turn around from the pit and just start hammer fisting people on the outside, and I was like, I didn't see the videos on Instagram or anything. I didn't know anything about it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? This is about to... Is there a pallet of bricks that somebody put outside now? Like, what happens next? So it was one of those things where it was a bit shocking. Hammer fist the people in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't...
Yep.
You know, I think it's just... And then the worst part is like, you know, everybody's... You know, there's some substances floating around, you know, there's beer, there's alcohol, there's all that shit, you know. So I think, like, as a community, I would love to keep it, for sure, because I think it's fucking awesome. And every time I see one of those videos now, I'm like, whoa, that's badass, dude. That's fucking hardcore. But also, I think there's, you know, keep it constrained so that people who really don't want to have any part of that can still come and enjoy
Right.
some of these great fucking artists. You know what I mean?
Sure, and I don't want someone to not come out to see us or someone else or any other kind of whatever extreme metal band
Yeah.
because they're scared of what's going to happen to them there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's because it is like a safe place, like what we were saying earlier. It's a place to express yourself. and-
Everybody picks
and-
each other up and everything too. There wasn't any
Exactly.
like there wasn't any bad blood. There wasn't any like I want to hurt people to crush them and make them feel small. Like there's no like ill will towards anybody.
Yeah, because
But I
if there
think
is
sometimes
some
it
of
could
that-
definitely get a little bit out of hand.
Yeah.
And we're like, the problem is, it's like there's no security or anything. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit, like just coming from a business perspective, there is a little bit of risk you run, even as a band. Like, and this doesn't just go to metal. Like Travis Scott had people die at his concert.
Dude, that's insane.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't imagine if someone fucking died at one of our shows. That's
And he was the one that got
that's
sued,
worse.
so that's something to think about there, business wise. I know in this art form, it's really is all about the art. It's not about numbers. It's not about money. But at the same time, like when that letter shows up, because somebody got killed in your mosh pit, that's also something to be aware of. You know what I mean? So to me, I'm split because I love the brutality. You know, just like I love UFC. I love the brutality of UFC. But the thing is, that's two guys and one referee. Right. So when something bad does happen, it immediately gets stopped. And there's not really security in a lot of the places that we frequent. And I think that kind of opens up for, some really, sad occurrences,
Yeah.
So pretty much I'm just going to end
Well, I
with
feel
my
like that there's
perspective.
also like people in the who like other guys in the hardcore scene who like if there is someone doing that kind of shit or coming to be malicious and beat someone up,
Yeah.
that the other group of collective dudes who are there to
I've seen that.
go and see the show whip this dude's ass and he's out of here.
Yeah,
I've,
you know
I've
what I
seen
mean?
that too. That's true. But I would just say, like, my closing point is, if you're in the mosh pit, just do everybody a favor, and if you're in there and being violent, which you have every right to be, and I support, keep it where it's supposed to be, and don't let it bleed out into places it's not supposed to be, because otherwise, the cops do show up and shut everything down, and that's not cool
Amen.
for anybody, So that's my personal opinion.
Dude, I think you hit it on the head. I think that's the best way to put it,
Right.
Like keep it contained to the people who want to do that and be exposed to that and sign it not sign, but like enter at your own risk kind of thing.
It's just
you
like
know?
a pool.
Exactly.
If you can't swim, don't get in the deep end.
Yeah,
asshole.
you know what you're getting into if you get into the middle of the pit, but
Yeah.
don't be going and trying to smack down innocent people who are just there to try to enjoy the show. Because there's other kids who are trying to go there and like are seeing these other people in the pit and are trying to learn about that too and trying to do that, and it's like their first time going to a concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it can be intimidating for some of those people, especially if there's someone going to smack someone, or crowd kill someone right in the middle of this
You
thing.
get a little bit. I've seen some videos that were way past out of control.
But there's
But I
also
don't-
an aspect of it where it's like there needs to be some of that violence and some of that edge to where it's like if
it's
this
still-
isn't a Breaking Benjamin show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It needs to be. There's also something to be said about that where it needs to be a
There's also
little
beauty in the
That's
game.
little
true,
edge.
because, like, if- Back in the day, so I've never been to Slayer or Pantera.
I've seen Slayer, not Pantera.
Hell yeah. But one of my close friends has, and he just spoke about, when Pantera took the stage, it was like a wave of violence. I'm like, that's exactly how it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
The band is called Slayer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not called Pillow Time with Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to have that edge to it, so I agree on that. But I just don't want to see this culture go away. And the quickest way for it to be stomped to smithereens by the long dick of the law is to start getting people really hurt. And I think there's some things that aren't worth the risk.
Yep.
With that, I got to piss. Sorry.
Whoa.
My bad.
Piss.
I got boys too.
Oh.
We're back.
All right, so as a band, what do you guys think of hentai?
Chris, what's your opinion on that?
No comment.
Yeah, I mean, it has its purpose.
It's a very clinical answer. Hell yeah.
Damn, Jacob, what are your opinions?
They I'm sure somebody likes it out there.
I do. Hell yeah.
I feel like it goes
Primal
too
Hominid
far.
approved.
It goes too far. I'm
Yeah.
not sure about the squids,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little
the
much,
ocean
dude.
monsters. Or
That's
just
a lot.
some of the stuff that happens on those trains. I don't know about some of the stuff that happens on those trains, man.
I mean,
Yeah, the ugly bastards.
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I like sushi, but the whole octopus and
Yeah.
squid thing is
Yeah,
too much.
dude, I
They
don't know about
really
all
like
that.
sushi.
Yeah, on a different level, man.
There's nothing wrong with a little seafood, guys.
Oh.
Calamari.
And I think you guys forgot something about mosh etiquette.
Oh,
What's
Something
that?
Let's
very
hear it.
Fill us
important.
in.
back
What
to
do
the
you-
topic.
What do we
Oh,
forget? Yeah.
You need to wash your fucking ass, dude.
Dude,
you need to
wear
wash your fucking
deodorant.
Take a shower.
Wear
bitch.
fucking
Get your
deodorant.
ass in the shower. I'm
point.
tired. I'm so fucking tired of
Yeah.
getting
Deodorant is a
swamped.
must.
Yeah, but here's the thing, okay? So at work, there is a dead body of a mouse somewhere in a filing cabinet. And every time I walk past it, I say, damn, it smells like black metal over here. And everybody smiles, and so do I.
See, you need to change that stigma, man.
It's a little violent, though. What do you mean? They made the stigma. They were burying their clothes and all that stuff. That was part of like how you guys have
like
cavemen.
one guy.
I mean,
They
that,
have
that
death.
I guess you're not wrong, but man, I can definitely see where you're coming from,
Yeah, me
bro.
too.
I mean,
I'm
wear
tired.
some fucking deodorant.
Wash your ass.
Get in
Sometimes
the
the
shower,
funk is
dude.
real.
Put some soap on there.
For
Scrub,
real, dude.
bro.
Wash your
Scrub
goddamn
your
long,
shit.
nasty hair.
For real.
Yeah.
Wash your
You
shit.
grungy
dog.
old
I'm tired of it.
crusty sucker.
I'd rather
Native
get
set.
I'd rather get kicked. I'd
people
rather
are
get
at their
kicked in the
wits'
fucking
end.
head than have to smell some of y'all, bro. It's awful.
That's a valid point because when I do smell shit, I do get angry.
I do too. It upsets me.
Yeah.
Pulls
You
me
got
out of
BO,
my
you gotta go.
my musical experience, dude.
All right, time to
Do you
bust out
think?
the hammer
Do you
fist.
think there'll be a day where if the crowd is saying like, "Yo, this guy fucking stinks," you're gonna be like, "Get him the fuck out," you know?
Please do.
Or are you gonna be like, "Buy a T-shirt and get out of here"?
Only way you can leave is if you buy one of everything at our merch
Keep
table.
him right over there until he buys a fucking T-shirt, and when he does, get him the fuck out.
Dude, we just need to have some deodorant that we bring with us. And
On the
like,
merch table.
if
dog.
someone points someone out,
or
who's-
something.
You, like,
you know,
throw
try
it
to
we'll
out.
just
deodorant.
put a stick of deodorant in the
That's a good idea.
bag of burgers.
Dude, we'll
so
make
whenever we
that-
throw out the burgers, we'll also throw out a stick
Here
of
it is,
deodorant.
dude.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll make a band. We'll call ourselves the Firemen, and when people point them out, we'll just blast them with the hose, and then that'll be the end of our set,
There
and then
you
you
go.
guys can go on. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll come out to a squeaky clean crowd.
Yeah.
No stinkies.
Or a riot. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think a lot
One
of
of the
people
two.
probably.
You got to get it out, man.
if it's a riot, at least we got a fire hose.
Just keep it in the middle of the mosh pit.
Damn, boy. That's rough.
Dang, that was rough.
What else?
Other mosh etiquette, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Maybe don't.
I do have a question. Do camouflage pants mean anything?
Dude, it means that you're cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I like camo
means
pants.
you're fucking
Yeah.
cool.
I like camo pants in Air Forces, and I saw a lot of people at the VFW wearing the same thing, and I was like, hell yeah.
Dude,
a lot
it
of
means
camo
you're
pants action over there, man.
It means you're a bottom, dude.
It makes it. Oh, well.
That's like your calling card. It's
Yeah.
like,
Camo pants means you.
You bottom, yeah.
Damn, you see
Well,
the bottom.
yeah,
now.
make sure to wear my
Be a
camo
cow
pants
bottom.
next
Yeah.
show.
I fuck back. Warning, I fuck back.
Power bottom.
So if you're trying to get some more action next
And that's a
show,
quote from the lower frequencies of this band.
Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
dude.
Gotta get
Power
low.
bottom indeed.
If that's what you want to call me. I'll tell you what, dude. We power bottomed fucking Hitler, dude. In these camo pants.
Right in the camo pants.
Yeah.
Dude. I had a buddy. I was in the military. I'm a veteran. I was in the Navy.
Nice.
And
Dude, do you like it whenever is it weird whenever people say thank you for your service?
I hate it.
Thank you for your
Don't
service.
like
Thank you for
dude.
your service.
I still got all 4 legs, dude. Well, two legs and 2 arms, you know.
He said all four.
All 4
What the
limbs.
fuck?
Limbs, that's what I meant to say.
Oh,
Come in here, buddy.
hi dog.
I got all 4 limbs, so when someone's like, thank you for
Hey,
your service,
Thor.
I'm like, hey, thank the other guys, you know.
Yeah.
Dude,
But,
this-
shit, I don't know where I was going with that.
bro, like you didn't do
What were we
good
talking
stuff.
about?
You said you were in the military.
He downplays it.
Oh yeah, I was in the military, and my buddy is. You meet a lot of people in the military. They're all from all over the state. I had a buddy from New York, and yeah, I lost it, dude. Sorry. Fuck. It's gone.
Anyway.
So are the J stuff is the J stuff true?
Oh, there we go. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So
Damn.
in New York City, like there's blocks, right? And it's not like, oh, I live over here off of fucking 15th or wherever. I live over here off of 63rd. It's like whatever block you belong to, those are like your whole family for real. And you know everybody that inhabits the big tall buildings that are on those blocks. And he was telling me about this one dude who's openly gay, but was also like a serious gangster. And so back to the whole like power bottom thing, he was the epitome of that. But when someone pissed him off, he was a power top. He would knock you out and fuck you.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Which would
Prison
suck.
rules.
Yeah, he was about that.
Aggressively.
Dang.
I don't know if you wore camo pants or not, but maybe you should show me a little bit more respect. Is what I'm saying.
Did the booty
Some
bandit wear
respect on camo pants. Now.
pants?
No, the
Fleece
booty
John-
bandit.
Fleece Johnson, dude.
No, Fleece Johnson wore an orange suit. That's what he wore.
He's out. Does he wear camo pants now?
Nah, I think he wears
Still
whatever's
just-
easiest to get off, probably.
Damn.
Sweatpants for sure.
Yeah, sweatpants.
No
man.
drawstring. He removed that shit, threw it away.
Yeah.
Oh, the Twitch draw, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Man.
Yeah, dude. What other concert etiquette should there be? Maybe just don't interact with the children physically. You know, I've seen too many times. I went to a Dorjira show. You know how many kids I saw get fucking creamed? Just accidentally just caught a fucking hip to the face and just flatlined, dude.
Well, like when people bring the children to a concert and they just get annihilated by
Yeah.
the rushing
Yeah.
of the crowd and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a two-party effort, really. You gotta keep your kids away from that shit.
Yeah, I feel like if you have a kid, you got to put him on your shoulders. You
Do
know?
something, man.
I think that's kind of like the move, you know. Any of you guys have kids?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, Jacob's a stepdad.
Not yet. Not.
He's a stepdad. You got
Yeah.
good old Izzy. She's our #1 fan. Shout out Izzy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I feel like the shoulders is probably like, if you got a kid, like stay out of the mosh pit for sure. But, you know, put them up on your shoulders. You know, the way you
Dude,
can hear it. You know?
We played a show over in Duncan.
Yeah.
And there was this young kid who was, how old do you guys think that kid was?
Oh, he's probably like maybe
9?
Yeah, 9 to 10, 11.
Something like that?
9 to 10 probably.
Something like that, dude.
Yeah,
He was a
ballpark.
kid.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I'm
a whole
saying?
bunch of little kids.
And there was some other other preteens and like young teenagers who were over there, and they were getting all up in the pit and going
Yeah.
out there and like
Yeah, they're
doing
going
some,
wild.
like two-stepping like crazy and throwing their arms around. And
Yeah, that was a sight to behold.
it was cool. They didn't crowd kill anybody, but but it was it was cool.
when you say that?
I wasn't trying to look at you. I was just trying to.
He
Make
wasn't crowd killing you, old fuck. You need to go back to your old people's home. This is for real metal.
No, dude, don't be crowd killing people, man.
Yeah.
Crowd kill your
I
friend.
wasn't
No,
trying
I'm
to
just
direct
fucking with you,
that
bro.
at you.
Sorry. Anyway, so all these children were in a mosh pit just doing the thing for real.
These kids were going crazy, man.
That's the next generation, though.
It was
you know what I
great.
mean?
It was great. They were. I think that they were the siblings of some of the other opening bands.
Hell yeah.
Because these other bands were like high school age or like
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
right out of
Yeah.
high school. You know,
I love seeing
which
that
is
shit.
super cool to see kids that age doing it. Because this is my first band. You know,
What?
like I haven't played I wasn't in another heavy metal or hardcore band up until doing Primal Hominid.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. Yep.
So you've just been like soloing it for
Been like a bedroom guitarist, dude, just jamming at my house.
for how long?
I started playing guitar whenever I was like 11 or 12. So a long time.
You've been in that bedroom for a long time.
I've just been jamming, and I would like make my own songs that I thought were cool, but like just didn't really pursue the band thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But I just ended up wanting to do it. Hopped on that Facebook page, man. That's what I'm saying. If you're listening to this, you should go and start a band. Go and find a couple of like-minded people. Start a band. Start playing guitar. Even if you think that it's shitty and that it's bad, just do it, and it'll be fun. At the end of the day, you'll have a good time. Just go in with the intention of having fun, and that's it, man.
It will change your life, dude.
It will. It'll get you out of some dark places. Like it's my therapy, dude. It's my outlet to be able to get it out. That's what I always say. Like sometimes I'll come home and I'll have a long day of whatever, been dealing with some bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know what I do? I'll go and fucking jam.
Yeah.
I'll go and jam, and some of my best jam sessions have came from that because you're in that headspace, and you got to release it, man. So if you can do that, and you should just start a band.
You should
You're
just do
listening
it
to
more.
this, start a band.
Do you guys
jam with
have
your
any
friends.
tips? So y'all three didn't really know each other before Primal Hominid. Is that
No.
correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
What
Yeah.
you got any tips for like, you know, keeping everybody on the same page?
Yeah,
this
like
and that?
chemistry and shit.
Yeah.
Man, What do you guys think? Yeah.
Be humble.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Kendrick said it best. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, dude, don't be a dick and don't
Just
try
be
to put
cool,
anyone
man.
else down. Don't get too big of an ego. You know, at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal. And don't take it too personally. That was something that I had to kind of deal with whenever I initially started jamming. Was like I would have an idea for this song or this riff or whatever, and kind of really want to stick to my guns on that and think that this is the way that it goes.
Yeah, 'cause
and
you're
this is
like-
such a cool song because I haven't really had anybody else to bounce it off of before. So like being able to have that and take that constructive criticism and not take it personally, but realize at the end of the day these guys are trying to do that for the betterment of the song, and not to. One thing that I try to do is not to say that I don't like this, but if instead of this, how about this? And try to bring something else to the table. Like if you're going to knock how something sounds or knock a riff idea or something you guys are jamming on right then, have something to replace it.
Come with a solution.
Yeah,
not
come with a
fucking
solution. Don't just
Yeah.
try to shit on everything that everybody else is trying to put on the table.
Suck. Try again.
Yeah.
Try to
Hey.
yeah, try to contribute and put something else instead of doing riff A. Let's try to do it this way, or some kind of other something.
So, when did you start doing vocals?
Whenever we started doing this band, really,
You've been doing vocals for a year?
for a little over that. I mean, I would like watch different little videos of tutorials of people trying to do this, that, and the other, and
Are you serious?
would kind of do it here and there, yeah. And in this, like, a little over a year that we've been doing this, I've came a long way. I'm proud of myself for how I sound now. And I don't sound great, but it's not been that long that I've been doing vocals, man, for real.
That's
that's crazy.
That's very impressive. That's
Thank
very
you, dude.
impressive.
I appreciate
What's
that.
the secret?
Like I said, I watched a lot of different
What's the
tutorials and YouTube videos, dude.
So you're just in your closet and just screaming
In my
your clothes?
car. In my car.
Oh, yeah,
in the
car,
car, I go ham, dude. That's where
Yeah,
I really...
dude, I
that-
always say it's like the best place to practice.
Yeah, that's where I'll practice a lot of my vocals. And then whenever we jam, not getting in my own head and being able to let loose and try new shit and being okay with sounding weird for a minute and knowing that I'm going to fuck this up and being in a space with my friends that I know and trust and I'm in a cool spot.
Yeah.
That I can do that and experiment around and sound like shit to try to find the stuff that sounds good with it, you know? Like these guys have seen my whole vocal journey or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's, yeah, just being able to kind of let loose and not get in my own way and just try to do what feels right, you know
That's
what I
pretty
mean?
impressive, dude. Did you have any trouble? Yeah, that's pretty serious. Did you have any trouble learning to do vocals and play guitar at the same time?
Dude, it's hard. It's
That's
really hard to try
insanely
to.
hard.
So I'll like try to write my It's a give and take, right? So I don't want to sacrifice my guitar playing to do a cool vocal part, and I don't want to have to dumb down my vocal part because I'm too focused on playing a cool riff, you know? So it's a really big give and take on what I can do and trying to push myself to not be in a box where I can only do vocals if I'm doing open chords and like holding it out. You know what I mean? But like trying to blend the two and push myself whenever we're in practice, because honestly, a lot of the times whenever I'll make lyrics or like patterns of stuff, because that's kind of how it comes up, right? We'll jam on whatever song and I'll kind of think of a quote unquote melody, but with harsh vocals, just one kind of a pattern that I'm going to do whatever lyrics and just be in a spot where I can be weird and just be goofy and make sounds that are going to be kind of cringy. You know?
Yeah, dude.
I get that.
Gotta embrace it.
Damn.
Yeah, just embracing it and trying to.
You listen to Death, right?
Yeah, I've listened to a little bit of Death. Honestly, if I'm being real, I haven't like gone down the deep dive and listened to all of their
Oh, you got it.
music. But I know
I love his
some.
guitar work. I love
Yeah.
Chuck's guitar
Yeah,
work.
Chuck is the shit, man.
But
Yeah,
if
man.
you look at the vocals plus the guitar work, but playing the guitar pieces is already a monumental challenge for me. Adding lyrics on top of that, ugh,
It's hard.
crazy talent.
It's hard, and I'll just like freestyle whenever we're jamming around, coming up with stuff in the moment.
Yeah.
Just the three of us. I'll just kind of start freestyling some different parts, and that's kind of how a lot of our songs come to life. And I'll try to work on it by myself too. You know, I do that a lot with my little notes app, and try to think of like imagine myself playing, or be at my house with a guitar in my hand, and
Yeah.
how much can I do? You know.
Goddamn.
It's a tough thing. I've definitely tried it, and I've tried it with things that I feel like I can easily play, you know, without thinking of, and I can't do it at all.
Yeah.
Not at
I
all.
can do some songs that like the beat matches the words. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can do that.
Yeah, the
But
second
as
you
soon
go
as
off
they
beat.
split, it's a train wreck, dude. It's a bomb. It's bad.
Well, man, and especially in like the early songs that we played, are like Hole, for instance. We have a song that's called Hole where it's really matching what the guitar riff is. And on Trailer Park Snake, it's the same way, you know. Trailer Park Snake. Trailer Park. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of matches that thing. And same thing with Hole. It's like locked inside a box, buried in the earth. You scream so loud, but your voice won't be heard. Panic. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you
kind of
follow-
paced out the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
But in a lot of our new stuff, it's different. Like with Flesh Over Flame, for instance, it's like it's not so on rhythm.
Matched,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not so matched. From practice, man. Just getting together because we try to jam about once a week.
Yeah.
Go over to the cave, drink some beers, burn down a little bit, and just jam out. Get
Jam
weird.
it out.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking sick.
But just practicing with each other and pushing the boundaries and continuing to try to sharpen the axe. You know what I mean? So if there's two people chopping down a tree and one just goes at it the whole time and the other takes a second and really sharpens his axe where it's razor sharp and then goes, he's going to be a lot more efficient and end up chopping his tree down faster. So it's you just got to keep sharpening the axe.
I think for a lot of at least bedroom guitarists and a lot of just hobbyists, I feel like when you sit down to practice, especially if you're really trying to play one specific song or this and that, I feel like a lot of people discount the consistency and how far it can take you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like consistent effort will take you way, way farther, in my opinion, than any musical course or tricks of the trade or new gear or any of that. I feel like the consistency a lot of people discount because honestly, sometimes it's really not that fun. You know, sometimes when you get home from a hard day at work, you just want to drink beer and smoke and pass the fuck out.
Right.
When, fuck, man, 30 minutes a day can take you. I mean, in
That
a
can
week,
make
that's
you
3.5
really good.
hours. You know what I mean?
That can make you really. If you practice 30 minutes a day, you can turn into a hell of a musician.
Yeah, I think
if
a
you're
lot of
just consistent with that. You're exactly right, man.
I feel like a lot of people discount the consistency because it really just doesn't feel like you're going anywhere, you know? Especially, this is why I always say if you're playing guitar, you're playing an instrument, it's impressive that you're a bedroom guitarist for that long. But do you think that if you would have gotten together with other people, do you think you'd be better now or worse?
Dude, that's a good question. because like, so in high school and in junior high, I played in the church band. I was a Bible thumping kid.
Dude, me too.
Nice.
I swear to God,
Hell
bro.
Yeah. Me too, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's kind of a
That's
very
a great
common-
gateway.
dude.
It's weirdly
It's a
common,
huge
yeah.
gateway.
It's
into-
strangely common in the
Yeah.
metal community that we started playing guitar in church.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I did start doing it in church, and whenever I was like 7th, 8th grade, I started playing bass in the church band on Wednesdays. And then
Yeah.
after the kid who was playing guitar and singing graduated, that's the spot that I ended up feeling. So I would play acoustic guitar, sometimes electric guitar, and sing like worship songs, and have like a drummer and a bassist and a chick on keyboard and a little church band, you know. So I did have that throughout high school, but after I graduated, I didn't do that anymore. So that's something to be said about that. But at
That's
the
so
same time, I
crazy,
don't want to.
So this keeps happening in here. This story, like your story is not unique.
It's very
Yeah, no, dude, that's a lot of
like
people.
so. If I said like Skillet,
Oh yeah.
yeah, or Audio Adrenaline,
No, I don't know that. What about what? Family Force 5 or something like that?
No!
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah. Saw them live.
Dude, are you
yeah,
serious?
Yeah, swear to God, at the Ford
dude, those
Center
are
at
guys
the
with
time.
a guitar and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
they pretty much they run every single musical instrument they have through pretty much that pedal,
Praise God.
the
dude.
fuzz. They pretty much run everything through an electronic fuzz pedal.
Amen.
Yeah, dude. Family Force. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't thought about that.
That
for
was like
years.
fucking 8th grade, freshman year, something
What's that song
like
they
that.
have?
you know?
Radiator. You remember
I
Radiator?
think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Me a radiator, just
Yeah, that
like
was-
you.
I was really big into the whole church thing for a long time. That's what got me into playing in front of people. But after that, I would just play by myself. Ended up dating my now wife and would just play for her a lot, but just practice in my bedroom. She would tell me that I need to jam with other people, and she kind of pushed me to do that because I always kind of would bring it up sometimes and be like, you know, I'd like to jam or start a band.
I
She's
want
like,
to rock.
yeah.
I mean, dude.
Like, man, I
It
know
pulls on
I
your
got some cool
heartstrings.
riffs. Like, someone else is going to think this is cool and
That's
want
what
to
I'm
play.
saying, dude.
And she pushed me to do it, man. So I just saw a post that was on Facebook and ended up doing that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Oklahoma musicians wanted.
That's right, dude.
If you're playing a guitar in your bedroom, go check out that.
Get out of the
Hey,
bedroom.
Start a band, dude.
Come
This-
out of the closet and make a metal band now.
brother. I will tell you, this has been the most fulfilling thing, and I could not have asked for it to be any cooler than it is because this has been so badass. I
Yeah.
did not expect this to go as far as it did with these two guys or with myself or any of this because this is the coolest shit, bro. Like, we have people who are like our fans who know our song. You know what I mean? That's crazy to hear someone sing it back to you while you're on stage was
Yeah.
wild.
Crazy weird.
It was
Nothing like it.
insane, man. I didn't think that we would play as many shows as we did or take it as far as we have, and it's an insanely cool feeling, dude. So I feel very grateful and thankful for the teeny tiny amount that of success, quote unquote, that Primal Hominid has.
nothing
It's
like
cool as fuck, bro.
Nothing
Yeah.
like it.
Cool as fuck.
What about y'all two? Let's dig into some history. Let's hear it.
All right, what do y'all want to know?
I know there's more than just a Ludwig set. So there's a song it seems like there's a song with everybody where you heard it as a kid and you were like, what the fuck? Korn was a huge part of it, but if I'm being absolutely honest, on Guitar Hero 2, there was a song by Danzig called Mother.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, I gotta learn how to play this on my real guitar now.
Good one.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I learned a cheap version of it because back then there wasn't really YouTube tutorials. It was just Ultimate Guitar and some shit tabs that really didn't make sense.
Hey, shout out Ultimate Guitar.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Dude. Yo, hit us up for a sponsorship.
Exactly. Ultimate Guitar.
But what was it? What was a song where you're like, I want to get into metal? Like, what was that? What was that tiny little spark that grew, and now you're in Primal Hominid?
What really got me into metal, I would say I was probably like 8th grade. I was jamming a lot of System of a Down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was very into System of a Down, shit like that.
Hell yeah.
You know, and I'd like to learn, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to learn a lot of those drum parts. You know, John DeMolin, he's a badass drummer. But what really got me into the heavy shit is I had a homie, and he was like, "You ever heard of Cradle of Filth?" And I was like, he was like, "I don't know if you ever, you know, listen to anything heavier than that," but he was like, because I used to like listen to Slipknot shit, but he was like, "This is heavier than Slipknot," and I was like, "For real?" So I started, you know, I checked it out. He gave me a
back in the day.
What? Heavier than Slipknot?
Heavier than Slipknot.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I was like, Cradle of Filth, so I started checking it out, and after that, you know, I was like, blast beats.
That's where it's at.
That's
dude.
where it's at.
Fucking
You know
double
what I'm saying?
bass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boner took a turn for the worst.
So did you just listen to the? Did you just listen to the music and just try to copy, or because guitarists? I mean, I don't know a whole lot about drums, but it kind of seems like guitarists have it pretty easy because we got tabs, so we know exactly what we're supposed to be playing,
Yeah.
what we're not supposed to be. So what was your process?
Yeah, within the drums, it's kind of not that simple. So I
No.
listen to a lot of music and just listen to the parts over and over and over, and I break it down to section. Within this section, I'll listen to the part. You know, most time they repeat themselves within, you know, rock, metal music. It's usually in 4/4, so it's easy to break a part down. Listen to that. As long as you're playing that section, that part in that section, then you go into the next section, play that part. You know, kind of easy to break it down.
So a lot of on repeat songs. It's
Yeah.
just over and over and
Just
over.
listening
and
to
over.
the certain section to get that section
Yeah.
down, then move on to the next one.
I see.
But
When you've been playing drums for a while, were you involved in any other bands before this, or were you just hanging out in your bedroom too, or what?
couple of little small projects that never really took off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, just on and off through, you know, from high school till now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just got heavier and heavier as as life went on.
Hell yeah.
And then this is where we're at nowadays.
Here we are.
Shout out
Tomato
Queen
Studio. Shout out Cradle of Filth.
Shout out my wife who
Yep.
believes in me.
Shout out Queen Heidi, dude. We love Jacob's wife.
she
She's
puts
the
up-
best.
she puts up with it.
us with our shit that has Chris and I over in her backyard to make a lot of loud, goofy noises.
yeah.
Heidi is the
Hell
shit.
yeah.
She comes to our shows. Same thing with Izzy.
Mhm.
That's badass.
Gotta have the support, man.
Yeah.
for real.
And we also have a lot of support from Chris's fam too.
Yeah,
man.
his
Yeah.
family shows up a lot too.
Yeah, Chris, tell us about your origin story.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, we want the lore.
Well,
So you were playing guitar before the bass,
yeah.
but what made you pick up a 6-string in the first place?
Well, I remember I was like very young. I liked to, like hard rock and metal since I was a kid, and I guess I wanted to. I knew some like kids at school and stuff that were already like musicians and stuff, and I figured I'd join in as well. Of course, Guitar Hero came out around this time, and yeah, I kind of played on that for a bit, and just decided I wanted the real thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero was the shit, man.
Guitar Hero was so
I'm-
sick.
I can't
I
believe
wish
they
there was
haven't
a
made a new one.
I wish there was a specification to how many people actually picked up a real guitar from Guitar Hero 2.
That'd be a crazy.
Because I guarantee it's
That'd be
better than
crazy.
Dance Dance Revolution. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yep, amen.
I'm just saying, I
I'll
never
see-
picked up dancing. You know,
But we all played the game.
Everybody played the game. Nobody fucking lied. You all played it.
Everybody played DDR3, but nobody ever took up dancing.
No,
I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know.
nobody in this room.
right?
And every person in here has both played Guitar Hero and played it real guitar.
Yeah.
Dude, I love playing Guitar Hero now.
Yeah.
It's way more fun than as a kid.
Dude, I'm not good at Guitar Hero. I couldn't get past like hard.
Yeah.
I could not do songs on expert. There's a couple songs that I could do on expert, but dude, that shit is hard, man. I couldn't.
I always
I'm
felt
not
like
that
there was
great
an
at it.
input lag to it a little bit.
Yeah.
That was fucking me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't quite get it.
I love going to Dave & Buster's picking that thing up, dude.
That is
Nice.
fun.
Dude, you know what my song is, dude?
Huh.
Mississippi Queen.
Oh, man.
Mississippi Queen.
I got you.
You got it? You can play for real?
Know what I mean?
Dude, light it off in here, dude.
Fucking mountain.
I'm about to bust.
We tried.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Mississippi Queen.
Damn, boy.
That's what you get.
Mountain, dude.
I gotta learn
That's
that
from
riff.
Guitar Hero, dude. That is
my
from
God.
Guitar Hero.
I gotta
3.
learn that riff, dude. That shit's
Now,
sick.
shout out Guitar Hero.
It's such a good. If only I had a wah, dude. Chris told me I need to get a wah.
Yeah,
get
you
a wah,
absolutely
dude.
should get a wall.
You should get a Digitech wall with the spring return.
Man, I want to get a talk box though. Man, a talk
That'd be
box
cool,
would be
too.
So cool,
Those are nasty.
Be
too.
fun.
dude. I'm a really big Tool fanatic. I love Tool. I'm a big Alex Jones guy.
Yeah.
We're big Adam Jones guys. It's crazy, man. Tool is awesome, and that's a lot of my my comfort riffs or my go-to
The off-timey
jams.
stuff?
Dude, the 7 stuff, absolutely. I love a
Nah,
good-
brother.
Nah, dude, that's
Not
cool.
for me, dude.
I
I'm
like
a
it.
4/4 guy. No, I like the off-time stuff just because it's such a challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just so hard for me to break out. you
See,
know?
we have a couple of songs that have some sudden changes like that go from like 4/4 to like 3/4 or 6/8 or however it goes. I'm not a big music nerd like that, but we do have some parts where it goes to different time signatures. Jacob does bust out some cool polyrhythms and shit like that, man. Try to
Yeah,
spice it up.
we try to
Jacob,
spice
can
it
you
up.
play Bleed by Meshuggah?
I cannot play Believe.
That's okay, dude. That shit's fucking crazy.
That shit is hard.
That video of him playing that on YouTube live, when I really understood like he was splitting his body in half, time signature wise, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh hell no, dude, I can't do that shit ever, dude.
Yeah, I love the live footage of Danny Carey playing Numa live. Have you guys seen that video?
Yeah, dude.
That's a great video. That's really cool. You should watch it. Check it
I had
out.
to check that
check
out.
it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, want to play a game?
Yeah, I think we're all
Play
kind
the
of.
game.
It's time to play the game.
Hey, let's go Tomahawk.
And how you
We've
play
been
it.
talking about
Shout
Guitar
out
Hero.
Tomahawk, man.
We've been talking about Guitar Hero
Shout out
for
Motorhead.
a while now. I think it's a perfect time to play everybody's favorite game to listen to,
Guitar Hero for real.
Guitar Hero for real.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Guitar Hero for real.
This is the game. Your friends pick your song. It's a song that you don't know. You have 1 minute of study time where we play the tab on the screen. And then you have 1 minute of play or attempt time.
Perfect.
The people in your band should know your capability at this point. Don't sacrifice them on the cross. But it has to be hard enough to where it's within reach. So if he does land it, either of you two.
Dude,
Then it
Jacob
is
also
impressive.
plays the guitar. Jacob can play the guitar and
Well,
riffs pretty well. So he's got to get it on this too.
All righty, dude.
Barely play.
It's going to be... Well, it's going to be me and Nate will play, and then y'all three, we can play.
Nice.
It's probably going to be a bomb fest.
Dude, I'm looking forward to this.
Pretty much
100%.
normally a bomb fest. It's usually how it goes. Some people go off the beaten path and just rip a fat solo, which is cool. You don't
Shout
get any
out
point.
Levi.
Yeah, shout out Levi.
Yep.
Badass solo. You don't get any points for going off the beaten path.
Okay,
you-
gotcha.
But it also is pretty cool if you do.
Well, it was cool whenever In Ruins was over here, and they did they did CKY.
Yeah, I bombed that shit pretty bad. I bombed that shit. That shit,
That was a good one.
I bombed that shit so bad I learned the song.
There you
Just
go.
so I never have to
there
do
you
it
go.
again.
You got to conquer that mountain, man.
But yeah, so those are the rules. 1 minute of study time, 1 minute of play time. And the whole point of this game is to pretty much let everybody know that what you see on YouTube and what you see live takes a lot more grinding than somebody, quote unquote, he's talented and he can just play. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the grind. It has everything to do with practice. And the fruits of y'all guys' labor is what you show people, not necessarily planting the seed and watering it. So we're taking
That's
it
very
back,
true, man.
back to the seed. When you first see a tab and you first start to work it out, and that's the name of the game, Guitar Hero for real.
Nice, dude.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, Guitar Hero for real. Who's first?
For real.
I volunteer as tribute.
Taking it back to the seed.
To the seed.
Back to the seed.
I don't know if this is mean or not.
What happens?
Oh boy.
Oh, dang.
Is that from me?
Megadeth?
A Megadeth song? Okay.
Oh man.
Is that okay?
Do you disagree, Nate? You can disagree. You can second this.
Man, make it something a little funner.
Okay, like
Megadeth is.
Are you guys Megadeth or Metallica?
Tornado Souls
guys?
does have an
I'm
amazing
more of
solo.
nowadays more of a Megadeth guy.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Man. Metallica's come out with some serious bangers, dude.
Yeah, those early albums are untouchable.
I
That's
like
true.
I like Megadeth a lot, man, especially for the guitar work. I mean, it's a super band, what I call a super band, where you have all these people that are just so good at their instrument, and it almost seems like Dave Mustaine just searched the hills far and wide to find the best,
Right?
and that's what he got, and then that's Megadeth.
Yeah.
Which
They
is
can
sick.
play Creed, bro.
Yeah.
They can play some Creed.
Dude, play some Creed.
My own prison.
Yeah.
Oh, court is in session, dude. The verdict is in.
Not trying to knock it today, just mountain sing.
Give the
Man, my wife
This
loves
stupid-ass
Creed.
Dude, who
I love
doesn't,
Creed,
dude?
How can you not love Creed?
How do you not?
They're so good.
where
It's
in
so
the
good,
fuck
dude.
is this song?
on the docket today, just my own
Do they not
sand.
have it?
That
Oh,
one
it's
was
probably- There it is.
There it is.
Oh, it's in drop.
Oh, no drop songs.
Yeah, we can't. We can't.
I don't have
really
a drop
do-
guitar here.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Floyd Rose.
Man, you guys are Floyd Rose
Shout
guys.
out
I don't see
Floyd
how
Rose.
you do that. I don't see how you do Floyd. I've always been so intimidated and scared of a Floyd Rose guitar, so
Take
I've
my
always
hand,
gone.
brother.
It'll teach you how to do
He
everything.
said, "Take my
Take
hand."
my hand, brother.
Man,
We got his guitar set up in like 20 minutes. Damn. Like start to finish.
Brain knows all the tricks, dude. He mods out guitars and shit. It's sick. He's got my Les Paul right now.
Bro.
and I'm stoked.
I need you to work over my guitar because I need to. I do want to soup this thing up a little bit, dude.
He can do it.
Hit me up, dude.
Add a turbo on.
All right,
Yeah,
Ben.
dude. We'll do it.
He can do it.
Cool, bro.
I got some projects in
Creed,
the
dude.
works.
Down to one
It's
last
in drop.
breath.
Can't
Tremonti's
do my own
fucking
prison.
brutal, though.
Will
dude.
it let me say?
And he always does those strange arpeggios that I suck at. Dude, I fucking suck at arpeggios. I'm more of like a fucking power chord riff kind of
Yeah,
guy.
I feel
You know
that,
what I
dude.
mean?
Yeah, I'm not a solo, like super technical guitarist.
That fucking
Shout out
even One Last
in Ruins,
Breath.
dude.
Yeah,
In Ruins is crazy like that. He'll do some
Say-
crazy.
Trevor's sick.
Trevor is awesome, dude. I
Trevor's
love
sick.
Trevor. And I love the In Ruins guys. But
Yeah.
man,
Another badass 3-piece.
Yes,
Another
that's
badass
it.
3-piece.
Man, I really respect and love a good 3-piece
Three-piece.
band. 3-pieces go
Motorhead.
hard, dude.
Right?
Motorhead
Yep.
3-piece.
Hey, another local band that's a
Sounds
really
like
cool
a game.
3-piece is another slam band called F6. F6.
I've heard of them. I've seen them on
Shout
a
out
flyer.
F6.
They are
Haven't got to see
awesome,
'em yet.
dude. We played a show with them at 89th Street with Sharkbite Media, and hey, I didn't get a chance earlier, but shout out Sharkbite Media, dude.
Hell yeah.
Brady, who is the brain behind Sharkbite Media and is the drummer of False Idol.
Yeah, I know the guy.
Shout out
Yeah.
False Idol.
He's cool.
Brady is the shit. Love that guy. He's had us on a bunch of shows. Love False Idol as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharkbite Media is awesome.
It's pretty sick. It's really cool to see what he's doing for the community, man.
I drink alone.
Yeah, I
Joel, dude, you guys are
I'll drink alone.
you guys are trying to say
Yeah, with nobody else. You know what? I drink alone. I prefer to be by myself.
I love drinking by myself, by the way. Dude, why are you guys trying to kill me with Megadeth songs, dude?
What if? What if? What if I?
All right.
doable.
Pause the show. Let me take a piss,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
shoot it. Fuck it.
Let's go, dude.
All right. Here we are. Heavy is up first. That's Heavy. Heavy's up first, and me and Nate picked out a Creed song. We got one by Creed.
So easy for him.
Probably, because fuck him. That's the 1 minute. So we're starting from the pre-chorus and going through the bridge. Are you ready? Do you got it? I'll go like I measured.
You got
before.
that, bro.
You got it.
You got that in the bag.
Yeah.
You got this shit, man.
We'll let you
mean, it
just kind
sounded
of. We'll let
just
you.
like
We'll let
it.
you look at
It
it for a
sounded
minute.
just, yeah.
Kind of peek at it. I'll give you another minute to just look at it if you want. Yeah. Is there any parts that are really tripping you up here?
Yeah, all the pinches are fucking. That's good. Send it.
You got it, man.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Angry, I feel helpless. I feel lost, and yeah. Yeah, dude. Let's go. And then repeat that. Yeah, repeat that bar right there. Beautiful, dude.
I don't
That
feel
was
like you did too
good.
bad, man. I don't feel like you did too bad at all.
You did great,
you did
man.
alright.
That was sick.
For a quick sight read,
Let's
dude.
go.
It's not too bad.
Thanks.
All right.
Man, if Creed needs another guitarist, I know a guy. Let's go, dude. That was sick. If Creed came to you and asked you to play guitar for him, would you say yes or no?
Yeah, but I got to be here on Mondays.
You gotta be here on Mondays?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's funny.
So you go home,
Oh.
girl, you brought this dance. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you giving this to me? Is it my turn?
There's not a whole lot of 7-string tabs, guy.
All right, dude.
No, that's fine.
I mean, we can do whatever.
We can do a
So-
6-string song. I'm not opposed to that.
You can do 6-string, 7-string. So your bandmates,
You can adjust the strap.
we'll have your bandmates pick you up a song here.
Y'all pick me out something.
Obituary. Visions in my head.
Are you guys good with this? Yeah. Sound good?
Yeah, man.
It's a good one. Okay. Here.
You'll get it as soon as you hear it. You'll get it, dude. I
You ready?
promise.
You ready for your 1 minute? We'll see how far that gets us.
Can I play along with the 1 minute?
Yeah.
You can, yeah, if you want to. It's all up to you. Whatever you want. We'll start it in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
That's a minute.
Run it back.
We're on
Yeah,
to
we got it.
53. Yeah,
We
you
got
think
this
so?
shit, yeah.
Anything
I think
particular you want to look
I'm
at?
close.
I mean,
You're
you
right
were
there on
sounding.
the precipice, dude.
Is that? I think it is.
Yeah, it's 4 and 1, yeah.
You were fucking right there.
He's so close.
Yeah,
All right, ready?
Run it back.
Yep.
We got it.
You got it, dog.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, that shit was sick.
Killed that one.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, obituary.
That was not bad at all.
All right,
Nice.
base is loaded.
Nice, dude. Bass.
Base is
Bass
up.
is loaded. Let's go, Chris. Come on, man.
That was good,
Time
dude.
up.
You can play a bass. We can get a bass tab for you if you want.
Dude, Chris, I am not the best guitar player in Primal Hominid, man.
Oh? All right.
Well.
Dude, both of these guys are
What are we
pretty
giving to him
slick.
then? What about Salt the Wound?
Okay.
Salt the Wound
Have
by
you played it?
Exodus.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay. Never played it though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make
Let's
sure.
go, Chris. Let's go, caveman Chris.
Yeah, dude. That was really good, bro. You really fucking did it.
Hell yeah, thank you, man. That was
Sick.
fun. I had a good time playing that. That was hell of fun.
Where should I go?
Yeah, just run it for a little bit, and then we'll see what would be a good part for Guitar Hero for real. Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll say the minute starts here. Okay, ready? Next.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, that riff right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, that's hard. I think, yeah, that first riff is a good one, dude. Holy shit, Chris, I feel like that's harder than the one that I had.
We're gonna stop right. We'll stop right here at the main riff section,
Dude,
right
it's this
there.
one.
Oh, just switch that switch all the way to where it's pointing down, too.
Got it, dude? Yeah. Well,
Holy crap.
yeah, he's fine. He's
I'm
good.
telling you, dude.
Holy shit.
He's fine.
Chris
Motherfucker. All right, dude. Are you ready? Do you want to look at anything?
See the.
Tell me when.
7, 5. Okay. Alright, go up.
Let's fucking go, dude.
ready?
Let's fucking
You ready?
go.
He's ready.
Don't
Don't cut him any slack.
Ready?
Let's do
Hey,
this game.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah.
What in the
Fucking
fuck?
go,
Jesus
Chris.
Christ.
Caveman Chris in the house, dude.
God, dude. Salt the monster.
Telling you, dude, Chris is a beast.
So I don't think
Insane.
anybody's beating that today, I'll tell you
Yeah, I
that.
think you're right, dude. That's
God
a
damn,
good to follow for sure.
Okay.
That was really good, bro.
Good job, Chris.
God damn.
That was so good, dude.
Well,
Who's
this is
next?
Dude,
Nate,
take your
hold
answers
up.
out.
Hold up. Let us get one of our guys in real quick.
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
finish
yeah.
up.
Get one of these guys in there.
Damn, boy.
That was crazy, dude.
Good shit, dude.
You
Fuck.
just,
Chris is a fucking wild animal.
bro,
up
you just
here.
freeballed Salt the Wound, dude. How do you feel?
Didn't want to cut, I guess.
Dude, the car ran
Fuck
real
up,
good.
dude.
Jesus Christ, man.
Golly, man.
Well, here's to that.
Chris is a fucking ripper. Here's to Chris.
You really didn't know that song?
No.
God.
I mean, I'd heard it
boy.
before, but first time playing it.
That was extremely impressive.
God damn it.
I told you guys I'm not the best guitarist in.
Yeah, I thought you were
Hominid.
fucking around, dude.
I'm not.
What the fuck was that, dude?
That was crazy, man. I'm kind of scared for my job at
You got
times.
some work to do, homie.
Right, dude.
That's nuts.
There's
All
times
right,
where
we
I
wanna
play his
plug-
bass and he plays my guitar whenever
Yeah.
we're at practice. And man, I got to be careful of that shit because he'll take my job.
You
dude.
better watch out.
Chris is a ripper. So
Do you know Crazy Train yet?
No, dude.
what's the name of this thing again?
What?
that beautiful little box over there.
Oh, The Spark by Positive Grid. Shout out Positive
Oh,
Grid.
shout out.
Yes,
That's what it was. That's right. It's the Spark by Positive
Sponsorship
Grid.
by Positive
Shout
Grid. Let's
out
go.
Positive Grid.
All right, buddy. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Your minute will start. You want me to start it right here or back here?
No, start up there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Don't waste the precious time he has.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's a minute. What do you think, dude? It's doable? I think it's.
Dude, we believe in you, man.
You're getting everything except the tiny little rundown.
You got it.
012, 011, 09, and 07
So we're going to here.
on your A string.
Look at it more. Huh? Huh?
I said go ahead and run it.
You ready?
Run it.
Let's
All right.
go.
He's got it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is, man. Dude, you almost had it. You were like fucking on the precipice of this. Play that slower.
I need to start wearing my glasses so I don't do this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we also
Play-
need a bigger TV, bro.
Yeah. Play that slower. I know you got that.
012, 011.
0907.
What, 012, 011, 0907?
Yeah.
012 011 0907.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah?
That was
Unmute.
literally it.
Let's hear it. You
Oh,
have
he already
that.
unplugged.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was crazy train, boys.
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
What was the little in the background? What was the.
Dude, no.
It's like
So
a seal.
that's they have vocal tracks on this tab program.
Yeah.
So they just put it into the fucking MIDI. And it's like,
Sometimes it's annoying as hell.
yeah. All right, Jacob.
Jacob.
We know you're a drummer,
Let's go, caveman Jacob.
but you're at guitar
where it
practice.
takes a
And
turn
someone
for the
snitched
worse.
you out. Your buddy snitched you out that you played guitar, so
That's
now you have to do this.
They volunteered, yeah.
What do we want to make Jacob play?
We'll set the bar,
Low.
Okay.
Nah, man, we gotta set that bar at least medium. Chris, what do you think we should make Jacob play, dude?
I can play some cattle decap.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Living,
Hey.
breathing piece of defecating meat.
I love that song.
Dude.
Two-Headed Massacre.
About to play some cattle decap.
Expressing glands of heat.
It's cattle decaf?
Cattle decapitation.
Huh?
Can you play cattle,
Cattle
decap, Jacob?
decapitation.
Cattle?
Turn the switch all the way.
Yeah, my bad. I think we may have to go a little easier than cattle decap, bro.
Cattle decap is a
All right.
What about some Slayer? We could make him
All right.
play some Slayer, dude.
Dead Skin Mask.
all right.
Ooh, Dead Skin Mask.
Dead Skin Mask is pretty slow.
Yeah, Dead Skin Mask by Slayer.
He knows his chromatic. That means he knows about guitar. Oh, Slayer's so cool.
Oh, jeez.
He
All right, buddy.
definitely knows how to play guitar, dude.
I told you, man.
Yeah, he is.
I
bullshit.
told you,
You know
man.
how to, all right, you figured out how to use the guitar and everything? Yeah?
Kind of.
Okay. You ready for your minute? Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, here's
He's
your practice
more
minute.
than ready.
There's your practice
Practice
minute.
minute. Let's
Three,
go, caveman
2,
Jacob.
1.
I feel like that intro part is good, dude. Yeah. That's pretty much the same part, though.
That's a minute. Do you want to call it at the end of this little
Yeah.
intro thing? Like right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
24. It'd be just shy of a minute by just a few seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you
It's all
gotta
good.
do that. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, man. A lot of repetition.
Jacob's malingering, dude. He knows how to play guitar.
He's lying to us all. All right.
He picked it up immediately.
I've been watching all these guys play.
Fuck ever. All right. Is there anything you wanted to look at before we get rolling on it?
You
Ready?
fucking got
He's
this, buddy.
definitely got
Let's
it,
go,
Okay.
dude.
So we're going to.
Jacob on the
Right?
Jacob's
scene.
got it.
Yeah.
Right
Let's
there, that's the
go.
end. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You got it? Slow down a little bit. Let's fucking go, bro.
Did all right.
Jacob, Big Pond in the house, man. That was sick, bro.
That was not too bad.
Jacob is the most sleeper guitar player.
Oh Jesus!
Dude, that's like those Ford Tauruses with a V6 supercharger right there.
Exactly.
Show.
He's the show.
Showtime.
He's the Taurus show.
Showstopper.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Badass, brother. Oh, I believe we got one Mo. We got one Mo who's about to play.
Oh yeah, I'll run it.
Can you run it and do it by yourself?
I don't know.
We're gonna try. What? All right. So Brain. So here's the thing.
I suck.
We started at the end of February of 2024. Yeah. We started at the end of February 2024 because he came up to me and said he wanted to learn how to play guitar. And I said, I don't know who had the idea, but we said we should make this a podcast. We should make this a show.
Such a stupid ass idea.
Yeah. Like, who wants to listen to bombs? And the thing is kind of everybody. Because it connects with
everyone bombed.
99%, 100% of guitarists have bombed.
You can nearly pick any song and I won't know how to play it. That's the other thing.
All right, so
I mean,
all right, so we're good. All right.
it's got to be real baby. It's got to be real baby.
What should we?
Crazy Train level at least.
That's really hard.
Okay. I got to at least match Nate's level.
Dude, what about? I mean,
Dude, Crazy Train on the guitars, and I can't play it still.
We played it earlier, but
What about
Mississippi Queen, dude? That is a good song. dude.
How about Mr. Crowley?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
Flying
Crowley's
High
also
Again?
a good song.
Flying High Again? Well, what about
Ooh.
Paranoid?
Flying
Yeah,
High
there you
Again
go.
is a great awesome song.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
Paranoid's
Same here.
pretty kind of
Ooh,
basic.
Paranoid, dude.
Yeah,
Let's do Paranoid. Paranoid.
You have Randy Rhoads' guitar. You should be able to do everything he ever wrote and played.
Well, that was Tony and I.
Yeah, that was
on Paranoid.
Tony.
Oh, my
That
bad.
was Sabbath right there.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Hey, listen, my history's off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I also can't play probably anything Randy Rhoads did either. So whatever.
I think you can do Paranoid.
Dude, Zach Sabbath is playing tonight over at the Diamond, and I wish that I was there.
I know.
I am happy that I'm here with you guys, but Zach Sabbath.
When you said the 12th will work better, I was like, okay.
Dang, bro. Sorry. Dang, man.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
Let me see.
He is an
But
absolute
this
legend.
Thursday, the
See the input.
16th, you could come and catch us at Resonant Head with a bunch of other cool bands. You can
If
show
you want a
up,
burger.
dude. Bring your mom.
Yeah.
Bring your mom, dude. We love moms who come to our show.
Bring your mom. Primal Hominid loves MILFs.
Exactly.
We do love moms.
And
She doesn't even have to be a
Yes.
MILF. She can just be a sweet lady.
Just a mom that nobody really wants to fuck anymore, honestly.
Yep.
That's more than acceptable.
That's A-okay, dude.
Isn't this the best game ever, guys?
Dude, this is so much fun.
This is the best
This is a
game
really good time.
I've ever played in my life.
It's such a reality check. You know what I mean?
It really
Yeah.
puts you in your place.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you think you're good, but come on.
All right. We ready then? I guess.
1 minute.
1 minute. Starting. I'm going to wait till it gets at a good number.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, man.
That was over a minute, but
Brother, you got that in the bag.
maybe.
I can tell a robot made this tab, though. Because the 12-10 on the A is shifted down, I would have just slid it. You know what I mean?
Did I go next string over?
You do that?
Yeah.
It looks cool.
That is a good way to play it. Slide it up like that.
All right.
And I do.
I guess I'll try her out.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute.
What?
All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Can you help me? I'm gonna like my brain. Oh yeah.
Not bad, man.
In there, bro, for real.
I have no idea if that's a minute or not, but
Not bad, dude.
It was no, dude. You hung on, dude.
I think it was a minute.
That was pretty good.
You hung on, dude.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's fun.
It's a nice little trick, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Guitar Hero for real. You love to hear it. You hate to play it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a lot of fun. though.
Real, dude.
Congratulations to everybody. I think we're probably all in agreement that Chris probably won it.
I think Chris wins.
100%.
Yeah, dude.
Victory's mine.
Shout out,
I
Chris.
mean, Christ, dude, just went right in on an Exodus song with that ripping fast riff.
No problem, man.
That was pretty fucking sick, dude.
That was wild.
I was
bro.
very impressed. Then we got Jacob the Sleeper over here, the drummer, who says he
Wait,
can't play guitar,
I didn't
but
know. I
he
didn't know how to turn it
absolutely,
on, man.
he absolutely can. Don't listen to him. He can definitely play guitar. Yeah. That was sick as fuck. And that's what it takes. That's literally what it takes. To the audience, what you heard just now is a bunch of people who actively play guitar quite a lot, attempting pretty much an on-site playthrough of a song. And that's how it goes the first time, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it goes the first time, pretty much every time, even if you know the song by heart. So don't be discouraged when the first time doesn't go so well. Just keep pushing through, and who knows? Who knows what can happen after that?
You might even get good.
You might get
You
on
might
Oak.
fuck around and get good.
You might fuck around
good,
and
dude.
fucking do the damn thing and go on Oklahoma Musicians Wanted, and next thing you know, you're in a band.
Exactly, dude. Start a band. Start a band. If you're listening to this, start a band. It's
If you
fun
want to
as
release,
hell.
start a band.
Fuck, man.
Do it.
Well,
It's the best shit ever.
Start a band.
is that what do we want to end on Guitar Hero for real? Are we done here?
That's a pretty positive note, dude.
That was a pretty positive note.
Dude.
I had fun.
This has been so much fun. Thank you guys very much.
You
for
guys got
having us
anything to
over
put
here,
out?
man.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Dude.
We
hey,
do put out.
we put out. Amen. Yeah. Hey, but for real, show up on this Thursday. If you guys are listening to this early, this Thursday, January 16th, we'll play at Resonant Head. It's only $10.
Hell yeah.
Best
$10
$10 you
and
can
zero
spend.
fucks. Come on, man.
See you there.
Show up, show out.
That's
Hugga
right.
bunga.
We do
We'll
put out
play.
for $10.
We'll play over at Resonant Head. We got some new, super cool new merch, new shirts, new stickers, all that good stuff. We're going to play with Killjoy and Jowls and Burn the Throne and Tar fucking Creek. Super cool guys. Really stoked to do that. So come out over to Resonant Head. We're also going to play March 13th. Just got announced.
Oh,
We're going to play
sick.
March 13th with Snakefather, with Cultist, with my buddy Zach with Hollowed Thoughts. It's their very first show.
Ooh,
Really
nice.
early band. You guys should talk to Hollowed Thoughts. They're really cool. Some of the guys from Kemper Temper, the first drummer for In Ruins, Jacob. He's the drummer for Hollowed Thoughts.
Oh,
Really cool
he's
stuff.
good. He's
Yeah,
really
dude.
good.
It's gonna be.
I watched his drum playthrough on YouTube. That shit was sick as fuck.
He doesn't fuck around, bro.
He's serious.
This Shark Bite show is gonna be fun too, man. Snake Father, Cultist, Cold Hearts, us, and Hollowed Thoughts. Hollowed Thoughts first show. Really excited for that one. But this Thursday at Resonant Head, that's gonna be a good one, man. You guys should come out. If you're listening to this, come out, and you guys in this room should come out, and you as well. Everybody, be there or
Everybody
be
come out
square.
Thursday, Resonant Head.
Hell yeah.
$10. Nate, tell us where they can find us at.
Oh shit! You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, pretty much any streaming service that you can imagine. We're on X, Facebook. Fuck, we're pretty much on everything, right? Am I missing anything?
These days,
Instagram.
yeah.
I think I got it all.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Hit us up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Primal Hominid.
Hey, pick
Unga
one or,
bunga.
say one or two. One or two. Say one or two.
Dude, you guys
Two.
have listened
Two.
to a
Here
little
we
bit
go.
of our music. Y'all pick.
Here we
Either
go.
one.
Ready, set. Primal Hominid. Mammoth.
Hominid the Primal.